Hey yo, how's it going, everybody? How are y'all doing? Um, Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Moviegoers live show. This is episode 28. Um, yeah, we're still keeping on going. We're trucking along with this show, and I'm glad to be back here. So tonight's guest is the first time I've had a guest return for the third time. So, and I figured it would be someone special here for you guys. And also, content creator does awesome movie reviews, does great best and worst lists, and also does great yearly Blu-ray collection videos, and also has some great short films up on his channel. He is a really awesome dude, and you guys should go subscribe to him if you haven't already. So let's welcome back Mr. Jacob Hubbard. How's it going, Jacob?
I am doing swell. Not fantastic, but very swell. It's just a chilly Monday night. Not compared to you, but today has been a very good, relaxing day because it's Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great day.
Yep. It was a holiday for the school kids, but wait, it ain't no holiday for me. Because I'm the one that had to get up early and go to work.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy though that you had to work because like literally I don't even think the mail came out today. So like when the mailman works, that just tells you everything should be closed if the mailman doesn't work that day.
True.
Well,
sorry, I had to sneeze.
Gosh bless you.
Well played. But yeah, but I'm happy to be done with work for now. I got a couple days off, but I don't know, man. So, but how are you doing today, my good sir?
Nothing much, really. I woke up and basically just had to do some little homework assignments, even though it's a day off. I still have like online classes, so it's kind of like one of those things where it's like it's a day off, but like I can do online stuff. And if anyone out there is looking or watching, yes, I'm wearing a Mike Evans jersey because it is NFL playoffs and they're currently playing right now. Like I'm literally going to be, if you see me looking to the left, it's because I'm literally watching this game. It's happening. It just like our stream started with the game, like 8:15. So yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How coincidental.
Yeah. So right now, if people aren't watching the stream, I know what you're watching, you football fans, because I am too.
Well, I'm not the football guy here, so if you guys are looking for a football fan, you got Jacob here. Just saying.
Big one. Big Patriots fan, but love me some Mike Evans, so got to pull for that guy.
Let's see. We already got somebody in the chat. It's Ethan. Says Luke and Jacob are my MVPs. Well, thank you, Ethan.
Thank you, Ethan. I always appreciate the little tags you put on your Instagram with me. I appreciate that.
Yeah. He's a great guy. So always very supportive of the film community. So thank you, Ethan. But I do want to say I finally did check out Sideways for the first time today.
Sideways. Why do I know that?
Alexander Payne, Paul Giamatti, Thomas Hayden Church.
Nope.
That was I think that was before he did. I think that was after he did About Schmidt with Jack Nicholson.
I've seen About Schmidt. Sideways. 2004?
Yep.
Yeah, I have not seen this movie.
I finally checked it out for the first time today. And I liked it. It was good. Overhyped, though, to say the least. It's kind of overhyped. I
did not know that this is the second time Paul Giamatti, however you say his name, worked with him, because you had Holdovers just now, and then I had Sideways. I didn't know that. Damn.
But I mean, I'll just say this though: Paul Giamatti is terrific in Sideways. I mean, as he is in the Holdovers, but I would honestly much rather watch the Holdovers more than Sideways.
I'll take your word for it, but I haven't seen Sideways. I'm just now. I think I've heard it. Again, the name sounded familiar, but like I've never seen the movie. But yeah, I mean, Holdovers is apparently now the next Christmas classic for the new 21st century. So good for the holdovers. And it to me right now, it seems like the confidence booster is going towards Paul Giamatti to win the Oscar over Cillian Murphy. I mean, I don't know right now, but it's like kind of like a battle right now between the two of them.
Yeah, it's like, but if honestly, even though Cillian Murphy was terrific, like, don't get me wrong on that. Like, he's amazing in Oppenheimer. But Paul Giamatti has been in the game for a little bit longer than Cillian has. So, you know what? I think it's his, if I'm going to be honest.
I agree with that because it feels like, well, Cillian Murphy is like a great actor. Obviously, he's gonna get even more work. I mean, he's already been in the movies for so long. I mean, I remember watching him like literally the first time I ever recognized him was Batman Begins and 28 Days Later. So for this, for him to be nominated is like really cool. But I agree with you. I think Paul Giamatti has just been he's been here for so long, and I don't know how many more chances he's going to get at this. And this is a pretty big honor, so I think right now he's in a good boat. But we'll see. But we'll see. I really don't know, but I think it's definitely it's between them. It's definitely between them.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, if we're talking like best picture wise, though, I think we already know what it's going to be. It's going to be Oppenheimer.
I feel very confident in that
because that movie won the Golden Globe for Best Picture in the drama category, and it just won Best Picture at the Critics' Choice Awards last night.
Yeah.
So I have good confidence that that Oppenheimer is going to be the Best Picture winner.
I think we're actually going to see Christopher Nolan finally get his fucking statue for Best Director. That, to me, that out of anything, I want Oppenheimer to win. Like, literally, if it won nothing, I want that to win Best Director. I want Nolan to finally have his Oscar.
It's kind of egregious that he hasn't even had an Oscar yet.
It's hell. His movie, The Dark Knight, is the reason why we have more than 5 nominations in Best Picture now. It's because of The Dark Knight. So
exactly. So
and he's never been nominated, has he? He didn't get nominated for Inception, did he?
I don't think he did. I need to fact check that, but I don't know.
I'm looking it up right now. Has Christopher Nolan ever been nominated for an Oscar? Do. Wait, was he nominated for? Was he? Wait a minute. Hold on, Google. I gotta fact check this. Did Dunkirk really get him a nomination?
That'd be the weirdest one for him to get a nomination for. It's a great looking movie, like, and it's great. It's really well directed. But that one over something like Inception.
Oh, he was. Yep, he was nominated for at least. Wait, Critics' Choice. No, one Oscars. Oscar. At the 90th Academy Awards, it awarded 5 nominations. Yeah, he was nominated for. Never mind. So he has been nominated. Damn.
I didn't think he was, honestly.
I didn't think he was either. I thought it was like one of those big like, how is he not nominated? But obviously he has been. For Dunkirk, though, I mean, usually always war movies do so well at the Oscars. You ever notice that? Like, if there's like a good war movie that comes out, usually it racks up. Like you had 1917, All Quiet, Saving Private Ryan, Hacksaw Ridge, Hurt Locker. I mean, that literally won Best
Hurt Locker,
Picture.
because Hurt Locker won Best Picture. Like,
so, yeah, if you're a director and you want to get nominated for an Oscar, make a good ass war film and release it in November, December, and there you go. So that's how you get nominated. War films.
Easy. But I think the Best Actress trophy, though, I think that's going to be the big debate, honestly.
Like, yeah.
Because all of us are debating between either Emma Stone or Lily Gladstone.
Like, and so at this moment, you still haven't seen Poor Things. That's correct, right?
I still have not seen Poor Things. Damn. I really want to, though. Like, I really want to see it because, I mean, I've only seen the teaser a few times, and and honestly, even after the few times I've seen it in the theater, I still remember nothing about it. Like, honestly, I remember nothing.
Well, I'll say this with confidence. Emma Stone truly gives not just the best female performance of the year, she gives the best performance of the year, male or female, in my opinion. So I think she should be the front runner, but for some odd reason, I don't know why, but maybe it's kind of like maybe she's already won one, so maybe they'll give it to Lily Gladstone, which I'm fine with. She was great in the movie. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it like a oh give it to her kind of thing. No, no, no. She was, but they're both great in movies. But me personally, I think Emma Stone like.
I get that, but then again, still for someone that hasn't seen Poor Things, my choice is definitely Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon.
I wonder how your opinion would change once you've seen it, because again, everyone who's seen the movie that I've talked to, like my very good friend who doesn't even like watch movies as much as me, he even said like, "Did she win an award or anything?" I was like, "Hasn't happened yet," but he was like, "She deserves it," and I was like, "Yeah, she's pretty damn good."
But let's see. I know this is back to the live show, but we're also talking about Oscars and everything. But supporting actor, it's probably going to be Robert Downey Jr.
Guaranteed.
Because I mean, he won the Golden Globe, so it's like there's no way he's not going to win that Oscar. Like,
Golden Globes don't mean anything though. They really don't. Like I used to be like, oh yeah, Golden Globes are this. After so many years of watching it, and really how bad the ceremony is, I don't even care to watch it. But yeah, Golden Globes don't matter. But you can tell by like all the other awards, like I've only seen him win. I know the one guy from May December won a few of them, but like he didn't get nominated for the SAG. I'm pretty sure.
Charles Melton, he won one of them. Yeah.
He won like I forget. It was like one of those like award shows. Like it was some type of an award show, but it wasn't like anything like major. But he didn't even get nominated for SAG. So
I mean, he was great in May December. Like I'll give it that. He's great in the movie, but as a movie for me, not my kind of movie.
I thought it was all right. A little boring.
Yeah. I mean, look. I mean, there's good things about it, and I think it's well directed. It's a good looking movie. But I'm just saying, in regards to the way they decided to tackle the subject matter, I thought was really stupid. Like, honestly, but again, it's just not a movie for me.
Well, it's one of those like Oscar darlings, and it seems like it's not getting any type of nomination right now. We'll see what happens in a few weeks. I know the Oscar nominations are like next weekend, or they're at the end of January. I'm pretty sure.
I have to try to keep my eye out for that at least. But I already know like a few Best Picture predictions I got. Obviously, we got Oppenheimer and Barbie, The Holdovers, Poor Things, Killers of the Flower Moon. I think don't quote me on this for people, but I think one that might get in there might be Anatomy of a Fall. I think that one might get some recognition.
I heard a lot of good things about it. I haven't seen it.
Oh, I'm not gonna try to overhype it too much, man. But I'm just gonna say, man, it's a good one. That's all I will tell you.
Well, for your sake, but after the SAG nominations, I'm not sure anymore. But Past Lives got no love in the acting category, so I don't know how that's going to do well for picture. I mean, I would assume it should get a picture nomination, but honestly, I don't know. I don't. The ones you said are all like guaranteed. Past Lives, I feel like it's gonna be in there, but I don't know.
It honestly might be the closest one to actually making that short list, but
yeah,
not 1,000% sure on it because I'm kind of sad it's not really getting much love in the Oscars department, or any like big awards department is what I'm trying to say. But I was just honestly glad to see that. I'm just glad to see that we're getting some love for Anatomy of a Fall at least.
I usually watch all the Oscar movies before the Oscars come out. I usually do that. Like my mom and dad love doing that. They love like saying, all right, what weird movie is going to win this year? And so then I'll be like, all right, so these movies are nominated, and they'll usually watch them. But this year, seems like a lot of movies that are nominated are movies that are pretty big. I mean, at least like when movies win Best Picture, they're always like, what movie? Like some people are like, what the hell is Moonlight? And then like this year, you're gonna have like Oppenheimer win it, and everyone heard of Oppenheimer. At least I think.
Well, I mean, you also had a lot of people hear about Everything Everywhere All at Once. That was last year's Best Picture winner. So,
which is so shocking because that movie when that came out, that was like an April release last year, and like it was so weird. And I was like, damn, this is a really good movie. Like it was one of my favorites, but like I did not see it going to win like 6 or 7 Oscars. I did not see that coming. I was like, oh my god, it just racked up.
it definitely did. But you actually want to know one of the movies that I'm actually sad is not getting any love in the awards departments?
What movie would that be?
The Iron Claw.
Dude, oh my god,
that movie's getting no love, and that depresses me.
Yeah, it's. I said it in my review. I truly think Zac Efron, honestly, like, don't get me wrong, Cillian Murphy and Paul Giamatti, if Zac Efron was like actually in contention, I would pick him. That's just me. That he's that good in that movie.
Honestly, Jacob, yes, I agree. He would have been my front runner to win Best Actor if they actually had him in consideration, but it looks like it's not coming there.
God we will see. We will see. There's always like one of those like ooh, kind of moments for the Oscars. So we'll see. But my gut's telling me it's not going to happen because, but who knows? Maybe because Leo didn't get nominated for the SAG for Killers of the Flower Moon, which is shocking. Maybe he won't get nominated for Best Actor. Maybe they'll sneak in Zac Efron. Maybe. Who knows?
I don't know. Because also my gut's telling me that they're probably going to have Barry Keoghan for Saltburn. I mean, which I won't mind because he's terrific in the movie. But I would much rather see someone like Zac Efron get in there. Like
I can't believe how many. I love the trend. Are you on TikTok or social media like a lot? Like, have you seen the trend of people watching Saltburn and like their whole like the scene?
I even had some friends on Snapchat that have seen Saltburn, and I was like, I thought to myself, I probably should have warned these people how weird it is. Like, it was, oh my god, like, it is such a weird movie.
It's pretty crazy how like popular the movie's gotten because of how weird it is, which is fair because I mean, obviously, me and you've seen it, so we know the certain scenes people are talking about.
We're the film buffs of those kinds of people, like on TikTok and on Snapchat and everything, like.
Yeah.
So it's like when you see those kinds of people, it's like they don't know how weird the film is going to be until they actually watch it, and it's like and sometimes I even think to myself, like I said, I probably should have warned some of these people because this movie is like Saltburn is heavy rated R, like. If we're being real about that, it almost is like leaning close to an NC-17 rating. If I'm going to be honest, like it's really close. But
well,
I mean, I'm not going to complain though.
I like the movie. Like honestly, like I like it. I think it's a good movie.
Again, it's definitely not going to be for everybody. Like that one, if I were to say, if there's one film from last year that I can definitely say is not for everybody, I think my number one pick would definitely be Saltburn. Like, that is a movie that is 1,000% not for everybody.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it's getting traction, though. I'm really happy about that.
I'll say this because it's so original and different. I'm going to say... So I mean, your Saltburn's a great answer. I'm also going to say Poor Things. Poor Things is not for everybody.
I mean, I can definitely tell that's not for everybody.
It's not. Like that's a movie when it comes out, I want to buy because it's like a really good movie, at least I think. And I'm going to show my mom, or I'm going to try to make them watch it, and they're not going to watch it. They're going to watch it, and they'll watch 20 minutes. And if people who've seen the movie have watched the first 20 minutes, then you already know like you have William Dafoe burping out a freaking bubble. Like it's like what the fuck is going on?
But I can also tell you that May December is definitely not for everybody. Like,
See, I don't think it's a weird movie. I think it's just a boring movie. Like, I don't think it's weird. I think it's boring.
I think it's just because apparently what I've been told is that it's kind of a satire with the subject that they're poking at, and I'm like, what is satirical about this? Like I don't get what is satirical about poking fun at this kind of subject. I don't see that. Like,
Well, I don't hate it as much as other people that we know in the YouTube community, but for me, I mean, I just wasn't a movie I'm like, "Wow, this is so good." I just thought it was like, it's
it,
good acting, it's well made, it's very I mean, it's actually very good acting. Let me rephrase that. Like, Natalie Portman, the one guy, and Julianne Moore,
Charles,
like, they're
Natalie
all
Portman,
so
Charles
good.
Melton, Julianne Moore, all terrific, and Todd Haynes
Yeah,
did a good job behind the camera. Like Todd Haynes is a fantastic filmmaker. Like,
yeah.
I love the man. Like, I mean, I love Dark Waters. That's a great movie.
Oh, that's a great one. That is a great movie, actually. I don't love it. Well, actually, I mean, this is one of those movies that it's also kind of slow, but it's also a great movie.
But it's slow to like. But it's a movie that actually is still investing. Like it keeps you invested in the story at least. But May December did not get really the biggest problem with May December. It was keeping me invested, and which it didn't. It barely kept me invested for a lot of it. I mean, again, performances and filmmaking and cinematography, great. Other than that, not really much else. Josh is in the building. How's it going, Josh?
Hello, Josh, the best person on Twitter, probably.
But if we're talking like the real MVP here, we got The View with Drew.
Hello,
How's
Drew.
it going, man? Thank you for always being here. Pop Culture Preview, it's my buddy Gavin, who was originally known as Gravy X Train, but he changed his name to Pop Culture Preview. How's it going, Gavin? Thank you so much, man.
Hello, Gavin.
Didn't see Saltburn, just doesn't look like a movie for me personally. That's fair. It's not for everybody.
It's not. There's a lot of gross and weird stuff in the movie.
It's to a point where it's like, where if you think by seeing some of this content that you're gonna puke, just turn it off. Like, just saying.
Think about it this way. It's become a trend on TikTok, or at least I've seen, where people are like showing their friends Saltburn. They're getting the reaction. It's one of those movies where it's like getting people's reaction kind of movie. So that should tell you a lot.
That's what one of my buddies did with Saltburn on Snapchat. Like, he got it was one of my friends from high school that he had that he got a little reaction out of one of his buddies watching Saltburn.
Sorry.
Getting the touchdown, I'm assuming.
Not my guy, but I freaking hate the Eagles, man. If you're an Eagles fan, I'm sorry. Fuck the Eagles.
Great. I'm going to get the praise with it. It's just very rough to watch. I needed an intermission to break for some of the intensity of moments. Yeah, I get that.
Good. It just dropped on Apple TV.
And I am going to rewatch it here pretty soon. But you know what? Maybe Wednesday, since I have the day off, I might rewatch it. Like,
I thought you were seeing Mean Girls.
Honestly, coming to think about it, I don't think I'm going to watch it. Honestly, I'll wait till streaming.
Like, whoa! Why?
Look, I know, but I don't know. Just that's one of those films where it's like I'm not really in a rush to watch it, honestly. So,
are you turned off because it's a musical? Like, you can be honest. Is it a musical because it's a musical?
No, dude. I love musicals.
Okay.
But it's just, I don't know, man. It's just one of those films that I don't feel like I need to go out and see in theaters. Like, I can definitely wait till streaming for that one.
I enjoyed it, but I'm a person who hasn't seen the original, so I got yelled at by that.
Oh God, yeah. I look, man. I'm not to be rude, but I kind of figured that was actually going to happen.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. I haven't seen a movie. Cry about it.
But I don't know. I mean, honestly, as of right now, January is just kind of a dead spot.
Yeah, I mean, I've only seen like 5-6 movies. I don't even know, but nothing's been blah. But I'm not expecting that. It's freaking January. Like, there's been nothing this month. I'm like, you gotta see it. Like, there's been nothing of that.
The only one that comes to mind for me, which I know you and I differ on, is The Beekeeper. Like,
I mean, I don't think it's like the worst January movie. I just don't think it's a good movie, but like it's easily like a turn your brain off, watch an action movie. So if you're an action fan, yeah, go see it in theaters. See it in theaters right now. But if you're not an action fan, don't watch it. Just don't.
I mean, not only am I a big action fan, I'm a big Jason Statham fan. So it's like I had to go support the movie in any way, shape, or form. Like, and yeah, I mean, it was good. Doing good. Yeah. See. Let's see. I have seen that trend on TikTok and so. Oh yeah, for Saltburn. Oh my god.
Yep. We have the same algorithm on TikTok then, besides cat videos.
Cat video trends, dude. Let's see. Josh says, so far I've seen 2 movies, Beekeeper and Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 1. My biggest problem with Mean Girls 2024 is the way they market it rather than marketing it as a musical. That's actually true.
Yeah, I saw I think everyone here saw it. Did you see on Twitter the whole the like percentage of like 75% people knew going in it was a musical and like 25% had no idea it was a musical.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, well, blame the marketing for that because
maybe it's because I'm a movie guy, but like, I mean, obviously I knew before the trailer even came out they're making a musical of Mean Girls. I was like, okay. But like when I saw the trailer, I was like, that's a musical. So honestly, like maybe the posters, but like I don't know. I thought the trailers for sure, like that's a musical. Like to me.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I've also seen 2 movies this year as well, Josh. The Beekeeper and Night Swim. And I can just instantly tell you that The Beekeeper is much, much better. Like,
I mean, you've seen 2 movies. I mean, why are we even ranking movies right now? It's January.
I'm only just saying, like just based on what I've seen, like if we're reversing those 2, like The Beekeeper is much better. Like
I've caught up on a few movies from last year. I'm trying to, and so I finally saw Dream Scenario. Did I tell you that?
You didn't tell me that, but I mean, I think, yeah, I don't remember you telling me that, but I might try to watch it this week. I mean,
oh, you haven't seen it?
I have not seen it, so.
Oh, okay. I thought you did.
Like I saw that you scored it on Letterboxd. Like I saw that at least, but I have not seen the movie.
I forget about Letterboxd all the freaking time. All the time.
I'm always on there, dude. I'm always on Letterboxd. So
yeah, I'm one of those people. I don't follow I don't follow anyone on Letterboxd because like I don't get on there, and so when I go on there, I'm just writing my review and then putting on there. I don't care who follows me, but yeah, I have a Letterboxd. Everybody, everyone always asks, Jacob, do a Letterboxd. I do. I just don't really use it. Basically, what Chris Stuckman said today in his video, literally same, dude. I have a Letterboxd and I don't really use it.
Fair enough.
But I also watched Dix the Musical, and that shit was horrible.
And I was honestly contemplating on watching it, but now I honestly know to avoid it. Because
I will say, because after I watched it, I was like, I gotta see what people are saying. So I'm one of those people. Since I missed it, and I didn't review it, I was like, okay. So I don't usually like watching reviews before I do my review of certain movies, but at that time, I watched it now. So I went on YouTube and I looked up a few people who I follow, and I watched the reviews of it, and it seems very much like one side where I'm on is like, this is a trash movie. This is not for me. But there are people out there that like really liked how weird it was. So if you do end up watching it, you never know. But me personally, top 2 worst last year. God awful.
If only you watched it last year, that definitely would have cracked your top 2. Like
100%. It might have been number 1, honestly. Like Haunted Mansion's a bad movie in my opinion, but like that movie, I mean, I literally watched it in my house and I was like, I want to turn this off. I didn't. And I played on my phone for like the last 30 minutes. So like literally for like a 10-minute span, I was never looking at the screen. So if you don't count that as a review, don't. But I never turned it off. So if that makes you feel better, people.
I mean, I'll count it. So I mean, because for most of it, you were actively paying attention to it. So I'll count it.
I mean, I was, but do you ever go to the movie theaters and when you ever see a movie like alone, or like if you're not alone, you're like a few rows back from anybody, and the movie's so bad, do you ever just pull your phone out and be like, what's happening on Twitter right now? Like, I've done that before. Like, I've done that. Like, there was no one like in my theater, like literally house party. I'm not even kidding you, Luke. There was no one in my theater. I stood up on the top row and I walked back and forth. I was like, I could leave. I could leave. I was like, I started looking at the doors. I started looking at the ceiling. I was like, this is a really dirty ceiling. I was like, they need to clean it. Like, I was just so not into that movie.
I can only tell you, I only have done that one time where I was so unbelievably bored that I actually pulled my phone out. I was actually sitting in the back row of the theater.
Yeah,
It was Meg 2 the Trench.
I'll never do that with people around me. I swear. But like, if I'm by myself and there's not a single person around me or in the theater, hell yeah.
Well, I mean, I was sitting in the back row. So I mean, that's to my defense, it's nothing.
There's no
really
one behind you. There's a wall behind you, so there's no one, and there's no one to your left or right. Then who are you bothering? As long as you don't hear sound blaring.
Exactly. So, yeah, I only did that with Meg 2 the Trench because that movie was so freaking boring that I was like, I could leave right now. I could leave. But I decided to pull my phone out and be like, oh, let's see. And,
yeah.
But other than, I mean, I was obviously still paying attention to the film, but I honestly wanted to walk out. Like, because honestly, there are some some of the moments during the third act which weren't even fun because they were given away in the fucking trailer. I honestly was just like, okay, this is way too stupid.
That's and I was fair. Like, give me like 10 seconds. I'm gonna turn my fan on. It's really hot in my room. Give me like 10 seconds. Not even.
All right.
All right. So the one time you did that was for the Meg 2. Now, what's funny about the Meg 2 is, if you remember, because I know you, for some reason, remember every one of my fucking videos, Luke. You're a weirdo. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke, Luke. It's a joke.
I got you, buddy.
So for the Meg 2, I remember this specifically. I was staying at my sister's house for that entire week because I was watching her cats because she went on a trip. And so I had to go see the Meg 2 at a local theater near her. And it was one of those days where it was pouring down rain, and it was like a good storm. It was like gray clouds with like a little bit of sunlight when it peeked through. But it was a pretty big storm. And so I drove to the theater and sat in that theater, and there was like 8 people in there. And like it was a bad movie, but like the going to a new theater, and I love thunderstorms, and like just sitting there with not really many people. And it was one of those theaters where I put my feet up on like recliner. Dude, I'll never forget that experience. It was a cool experience, but like the movie had something to do with water. So I was like, oh, this is like a cool, like, rain outside. It's dark in the theater, a lot of water. I'll give the movie that. For that one day, it worked, but still a bad movie. Bad movie.
It's not only bad, oh god. The CGI in that movie, dude. Some of the worst, like, ever, dude. Like, and the budget for this thing was $185 million.
And it made it all back, didn't it?
So yeah, guys, look forward to my review of the Meg 3.
Hell yeah, 2026 probably. Also, just real quick, is my fan really loud? Just wondering.
I do not hear it at all. So
okay, maybe it's because I'm hearing it, but I don't know if like it's being too annoying for anyone listening. It's hot in this room. People, I'm wearing a jersey.
But let's see. I'm trying to think of I actually pulled my phone out of the last 15 minutes of Expendables because I was like, this movie's not going to get any better. Like, after Stallone pops back up, I was like, I could just walk out right now because this is just, what the hell? Like, oh my god, dude! Like,
I'm trying to think of the last one. I'll think while you talk. I'll think another one.
But yeah, talk about like, Jacob. Can you agree with me on this? That the effects in the trailer look better than what we got in the actual movie.
What's funny about that, I never saw a full trailer in a theater. So, like, I saw the trailer, like, online, so, like, I really don't remember, but, like, I do remember in the trailer, like, saying, like, "Oh, this looks the green screen's ugh," but, like, seeing it on a big theater screen, I mean, yeah, you're sitting there like, "Damn, what was the budget?" And then you look at it, it's like 100 million. You're like, "Guys, did all this money go to the actors? Like, seriously, where did the action department come in?"
Like, when you see Stallone through the peephole in the trailer, like it actually looks like he's in a real location. But when you see it in the movie, it looks like he's in front of a blue screen. Like, I'm just like, you couldn't afford to just stand outside? Oh my god, dude. That's whatever.
There really wasn't a lot of movies that I pulled my phone out because there's not usually a lot of times when I'm by myself. It's usually for like the bad movies. So like, but some of these movies I went and saw last year, there was always like someone around me, or I wasn't sitting in the top row, kind of deal. But I mean, let me be nice. It's not cool to pull your phone out, but if you're not bothering anyone and you're literally in a theater by yourself or that kind of nature, then it's fine.
It's okay. Like, that's totally fine. Aside from Across the Spider-Verse, what do you think was the best animated film of last year? Ninja Turtles. Easy.
Ninja Turtles is pretty damn good. I'm trying to think. I don't think Wish deserves all the hate, but like I wouldn't say it's better than Ninja Turtles. Why can't I think of animated movies?
Did you see Nimona?
No, and I need to because I've heard so many good. It's the Netflix movie, right? One with Chloe Grace Moretz.
It was originally supposed to be accompanied by Disney, but they dropped it because gay. And
oh, really?
That's what Grant told me, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I did not know that.
Well, that's what happened, and then Netflix picked it up. So, and the animation in that film is beautiful. Like, it's great animation. Let's see. So yeah, Wish was also pretty good. I enjoyed that one. Elemental was good too. I liked Elemental.
I liked Elemental. I think I got to go with Luke and just say Ninja Turtles because, like, I mean, mine is Across Spider-Verse, then Ninja Turtles. But, like, yeah, I'll probably go with Ninja Turtles besides Across Spider-Verse.
But Ninja Turtles, I mean, honestly, like my actual number one favorite animated film of the year is Ninja Turtles. Like,
I'm a person that did not see The Boy and the Heroine. I did not see it. I'm sorry, people. But I've never seen a Studio Ghibli movie.
Either. I mean, I do want to see it, but I'm gonna have to wait until digital to watch it. Like,
I had many opportunities to see it, but I just here I am.
Yes. Was there anything like about it that didn't really like intrigue you, or what was it about it?
Okay, so like I just said it, but I'll say it again. I've never seen a Studio Ghibli movie. At least I don't think. Like I think the most I've ever seen is Ponyo, but I've never fully seen the movie. But I've never seen Spirited Away. I've never seen Castle's Moving Castle. I've never seen any of them. So I didn't feel obligated to go see it. And yeah, I'm not really into that type of animation. I should be because everyone on their earth tells me how good it is. My sister loves the which one, whatever that one's called. She loves that one.
You're talking about with The Boy and the Heron, right?
Yeah, Studio Ghibli.
Oh yeah, like so. Let's see. Mike's Reviews and Analysis is in the building. What's up, my brother?
Mike, I want to say I apologize. I texted Luke, but he didn't respond because he's a dick. Anyways, Mike, I am very sorry that I did not on your Mad Max watch along. Something came up. I'm very sorry.
God damn it, dude.
You know what? I'll try, Mike. If you're listening, I will try to join if I'm allowed to. Sorry, I don't want to invite myself. That makes me feel like a dick. I'll try to watch Fury Road because I know you're all doing all of it leading up to Furiosa. I would love to watch Fury Road again. I haven't watched it in a minute, so that'd be.
That would definitely be a lot of fun to. That I think when we get to Fury Road, I think we're gonna try to get a packed panel for that one. So Yeah, I mean, but Jacob, you actually want to hear a hot take from me?
What is your hot take, sir?
I do not like the first Mad Max.
I've only seen
Just
it once.
rewatching it recently, I do not like it, man. It's pretty boring. Like,
I know it's like really low budget, like really low budget. So I haven't seen it in a while. I own it, so but
it's pretty boring, dude. Like, there, aside from some good scenes and some good car chases, nothing much else to it. And Mel Gibson's not even in the movie that much. Like,
again, I haven't seen it in a minute, so I really can't comment. But I remember watching it, saying like, "Oh, it's really low budget, but like it's cool for like the time, like 1979. Like it's really cool they did that in 1979." But like besides that, like obviously the best one's Fury Road.
Road Warrior is like also close contention, but Fury Road is the best one, like without question.
It is.
And can we agree that Fury Road is one of the greatest action movies of all time? Like,
oh, without a doubt, that
movie's amazing.
I say it's in the masterpiece conversation. Like that's you think of action movies, you think of that.
And plus that movie, and also you want to, and Jacob also knows this. This was nominated for Best Picture,
and it won 6.
So yeah, yeah, I'm gonna say it. It should have won Best Picture.
What was 2015? What won Best Picture? What was
Spotlight.
It? I mean,
Spotlight was good, but
Spotlight's good and all, but like, I could watch Mad Max right now. I'm not watching Spotlight.
It's like right up here, dude. Like it's way to the top. Like, let's see. Judd says hi. What's up, Judd? How's it going, man?
Hi.
How about Super Mario Brothers is up there for me. I can't speak on Jacob though.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, it's a movie. It made a lot of money.
I mean, Illumination definitely made bank last year anyway, so good for them.
Also, I liked. I mean, my Mario is better, but I enjoyed Migration for what it was.
Migration was fun. I definitely really like that one.
It was cute. I brought my nephews to go see it. And I was like, "What'd y'all think?" They were like, "That was awesome." I was like, "Cool. Eat your candy."
I mean, but here's my question though, Jacob. Do you see yourself ever watching Migration again?
No. No. Not at all. I'd rather watch Mario 10 times over.
I mean, I'll definitely watch Migration again, but it's just again, I don't think I'm gonna like watch it again right away as soon as I get the 4K, you know. But
I'll wait and find that somewhere at a shop for $2. I'll wait to find it one day.
But I'm just saying though, I definitely would watch it again. Like,
I mean, it's not bad. It's just cute.
If I just need something to put me in a good mood or something like that, if I'm feeling down, I could probably throw that one on. Like,
see, I have so many more options. Like, so many more options.
I mean, I know there's a lot of options out there, but then again, it's like, if it's like I can't really decide one, like, or even like, even if I know it's like one that I know won't do the trick, I could just throw on that one, honestly. Let's see. If you want to join in for the rest of the bunch, just let me know. Awesome, dude.
I will see. I will definitely see. I definitely would put my name down as a good maybe, depending on the day and all that kind of stuff for Fury Road. But I haven't seen Thunderdome in a long time. I've seen Road Warrior at least 3 times in my life, at least. So, hell, Mike, come into this chat. Why not? Even though it's a moviegoers, send him the link if you're available.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you say it like that? Yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of trying to do it in the Donkey Kong voice, right? What?
Have I ever talked to Mike on here? Have I?
I think it was only just for like a little bit though. It was during Scream 6 before he had to leave. So.
Oh yeah. Well, I just wanted to let you know, Mike. I told Luke this privately because that's what we do. We're besties, bitch. Just kidding. That was a joke. I know you're like in high school. I'm sorry. No, Mike. I will always call you Movies and Trains. Just let you know. Always. I will always know you as that. I'm sorry. That is always how I'm gonna know you who you are.
Let's see. And I'm with Luke. The original is painfully dull. I respect for what it is, but truly one of the craziest movies to turn into a big franchise. Yeah, I agree.
Well, I'm glad they continued, because if they didn't continue, we never got Fury Road. So
we wouldn't got a true masterpiece in action. So
you know what really sucks though? Don't worry. I want to talk about it during my stream in a few weeks on whatever. So I'm looking at most anticipated for the year, and literally I'm thinking about like all the movies coming out. And so obviously Furiosa is like definitely up there. I think any film lover is excited for Furiosa. But I watched that trailer the other day in the movie theater, man, and I think that was the first time I saw it in a movie theater. Dude, that trailer hits in a movie theater. Oh my god.
Yeah. That movie looks incredible. Like
It really does. But it's kind of sad because we're all going in high and mighty because of Fury Road. So I'm nervous, like, because like it's gonna come out and we don't know, but we just assume it's not gonna be as good as Fury Road, right? Well, who knows?
Right.
But the thing is, everyone's gonna compare it to Fury Road, and like, it's not as good as Fury Road, but it's still really good, unless it's like horrible or anything. But I just don't think that.
I don't think it's gonna be like I already know it's gonna be good. Like I can just say that. I just know it's gonna be good.
So, hopefully, we might get another 3,000-year long movie, whatever he made.
Fuck that movie, dude. That movie sucks.
I do not like that movie. That one's a weird one.
I'm with you, dude. I'm with you.
Earlier we said there's movies out there that's not made for everyone. That movie.
And that's definitely not a movie for us. Let's see. I get a lot of crap for the name change, but the old channel name got old, and I totally get why you remember me. Yeah.
It's because the comments and like Twitter and like that's just how I saw your name. And so now that you're changing it to your real name, which I like the new name. It's definitely hell. If anyone's this old of a fan, if anyone remembers me this old, my first name on YouTube was JTH99. That's horrible. Oh. I finally changed that shit to just my name. And I'm so happy I did that. So easier to be like, yeah, my name's Jacob Hubbard. Come find me on Jacob Hubbard YouTube.
And awesome, dude. I just sent him the link, by the way. So, yeah.
Cool. Why not? That'll be the first time someone joins during a Moviegoers, right?
Yeah, that's the first time.
Like, hell yeah. Since I'm the first three-peater, we got to end this trilogy the best way.
I love that. But yeah. Let me let's see. I'm trying to think about this. I was gonna go back to Josh's comment because I forgot I skipped over it. It says, you guys pretty much explain how I feel about after 1 through 4. Didn't see everything because I had enough. Yep. The After franchise, I pretty much know what I've only watched the first 2. I have not gone further after that.
I've only seen the first one. I was like, I'm good. Remember
after I watched what?
No, go ahead. I'll let you say your point, and I'll say mine.
Okay, sorry. But after I watched After We Collided, I was like, yep, that's enough. I'm done.
Okay. I can't believe I forgot about this. So I reviewed, I believe it was the first After movie on my channel. That was the first time I ever had a copyright or something. And it wasn't a copyright. Someone like reported me or something. Like someone reported me for like bullying it because I gave it a negative review because I didn't like it. That was the first time that ever happened on my channel for that video. I believe it's off my channel now. I think it is. I really don't know. I made it like 10 years ago or whenever the first one came out. But that was one of the first movies I ever did. I got an email from YouTube saying, due to someone complaining or doing bullying, we are going to restrict your video. I was like, you son of a bitch. And that video too had like popular views. I was like, oh my God. It was like one of my first like big ones back then. I was like, man.
Yep. And Mr. Milne is back. How's it going, dude? Says, holy moly, look again. That man's movie collection.
The beautiful Millen. Hello, my friend. Yes, I don't know if I haven't talked to Zach in a minute, but just let you know, Zach, I finally moved into the bigger room I was telling you about, and so now my setup is one big wall instead of the corners I
Oh,
used to
okay.
have.
He meant to say, "Holy moly, look at that man's collection." Yeah, to kind of piggyback off of that. And how's it going, buddy? Thank you so much as always for being here, man. You're awesome. And also go subscribe to Zach Milne as well, guys. We can't forget about that. Like, he's a great guy.
Oh yeah, for sure. The man's freaking killing it. My God, freaking, he sets goals after goals and he beats them. And I'm like, you son of a. I'm so jealous. You're doing so well, but I'm proud of you.
Well, how does he do it?
He's gonna hit 4K. Zach, I know you're listening to me. Don't even. I'm not even a jinx. You're gonna get 4K this year. I just know you are.
Oh, he definitely will. Like,
Oh yeah.
without question. So, oh my God. Let's see. I agree. Mutant Mayhem was the best animated movie 2023. The worst was Wish. Fair. I get it. I don't know what my worst one though for animation was. Let me take a look.
I was gonna take a look too. Now it's gonna be awkward silence, son of a bitch. Okay, conversation. Okay, so we had Migration, we had Chicken Run, we had Wish, we had. I'm just going through my YouTube right now. Oh, animated. We don't have a ton of animation. I'm in August now. Teenage Mutant Turtles is definitely not the worst.
Oh no. I was gonna say I think my worst one is a Netflix original film called The Magician's Elephant. That was definitely my worst one. It's not good.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to watch that. It's not very good.
All right, I just went through my entire year of YouTube and my videos. I guess I'd have to say the worst would be Migration, honestly. But I'm not even. That's just because I'm having to pick it.
Anyway, let's see. Totally fair, Zach. I get you. That's totally fair, man. In fact, I'm going to say something crazy. I think Mutant Mayhem was the best TMNT movie. I agree. That's actually my favorite.
I can't. I grew up with that first 90s movie. I can't. My heart won't let me do it. Maybe in like 5 years, but like I grew up with that first one, man. I really like that first one. It's like everyone's always, oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Then you actually watch it and like how serious that first one is. Like, guys,
they go dark with that first one, though.
They kill Shredder, kill quotation marks, with a freaking dump truck by him saying whoops and just I'm like, oh my God.
Yep. They go there, dude. They really did not fuck around with that one. Like,
I'll say I'll always remember as a kid I loved the fight scene when the ninjas attack Ralph on the roof and he like gets thrown through the window on the roof and the whole fight. Classic. I grew up with that stuff. So I can't say the new one's my favorite just quite yet. Also, the TV show from the early 2000s is freaking banger. I grew up with that version. That shit is awesome.
I do want to say though, can we also speak on underrated of the Ninja Turtles franchise? TMNT.
I know the 2007 one with
that one. That one's underrated.
Yeah, I don't hate that one. I know everyone always complains the villains suck. Well, I mean, hell, the movie. How many times have we had Shredder? So you know what? They did something different. It might not have been as great as everyone remembers, but the stuff between Leonardo and Ralph is like really freaking good in that movie.
They had balls with that one. I'll just say that they had balls.
And pretty interesting fact that I totally forgot: the guy who does the voice of Nathan Drake in the video games plays Ralph.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
The 90s is a perfect blend of 80s cartoon and their comic book origins. Yep. Represent the 2003 Ninja Turtles.
Yes, sir. Like, I know a lot of people in this day and age, they say the 2012 Nickelodeon, which fair enough. I didn't grow up with it, obviously. I knew about it, but I never watched it. But I've always heard it's like really good. And I was like, really? I never thought that, but people say it's really good. But yeah, that early 2000s, dude, that intro song, the animation, I mean, childhood.
Yep. Girls in a half shells, turtle power, baby. Turtle power. Thank you, Drew. Thank you. I agree. Let's see. Turtles Forever walked so Into the Spider-Verse could run.
Hell yeah. Honestly.
That's true,
honestly.
Having Shredder constantly in an Turtles movie would get boring. I agree.
Like
So
I'll give
I'm
the
glad
new.
they.
Me and you were about to say the same thing. The new one,
exactly.
The new one did a really good job with new characters, and now if we get a sequel, we'll get the second one, and it looks like Shredder will be. So I'm fine with that because obviously you got to bring in the most iconic villain, obviously.
But with this first one, though, they had to try to stray away from having Shredder be our villain here. They decided to go ahead and have Superfly.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a good turn of events right there. I like that.
Yeah. I agree.
So, let's see. I'm trying to think of. I mean, we might get to see some of the villainous sides of some of the other mutants in the next one, maybe, but we'll see.
Is it confirmed the second one is happening? I have not seen any Paramount confirmation the second one is happening. Like, I've not seen any of that.
I think they might be doing a second one. Like, I'm not 1,000% sure, but they might be. I hope they do, though, because I really do want to see a follow-up.
Okay.
The post credit scenes definitely are screaming a sequel.
Obviously, but that doesn't mean we'll get one. I mean, they haven't confirmed it. I would assume they did, but I know the movie did well, but it had great word of mouth.
It broke even after a couple months.
Okay.
So that's probably why. It took a couple months for it to break even at the box office.
Everyone
and I'm glad it did, though.
Everyone who saw it loved it. Everyone I talked to, they loved it.
Yeah. I have not talked to one single person that has hated Mutant Mayhem.
No.
There's not one single person I've talked to about it that has hated it. Most people I've talked to either really like it or they love it. And I'm definitely on the love side of it. That was one of my favorites of last year. Similar to having Megatron and Magneto being the villain in every Megatron and Magneto in every Transformers movie would also get boring. Yep.
For some reason, I woke up today and my dad was watching the newest Transformers on Paramount Plus. I was like, "Why are you watching this?" Because my dad doesn't like the other ones, and he was like, "I just need something to watch." He's like, "I kind of got into it, but then I kind of got bored." And I was like, "Okay, that makes sense."
I haven't seen Rise of the Beast since theaters, but I remember liking it a lot.
I see that's another movie since it's been out for now a year. Spoilers, anyone who has not seen Rise of the Beast, that's a movie I don't see them making a sequel to, and especially with the whole G.I. Joe crossover at the end, I just don't see it happening. It'd be cool if they did. I just don't see it happening because that movie definitely flopped.
But Ninja Turtles, I could definitely see them doing the sequel and having Shredder come in this time.
Well, yeah, they have to. Obviously, that's set up with the ending. They have to do that.
Exactly. Now that it's been out long enough, are you a fan of the Turtles being out in the open and going to high school? Actually, honestly, yes.
No.
No. Well, we're definitely different, but
no.
I think it's especially an interesting idea.
Especially them taking their mask off and seeing those naked turtles. No.
Well, the only one that doesn't really look naked without his mask is Donnie.
I'm not a fan. Not at all.
So, but again, different strokes for different folks.
Who says that?
I remember the first time I heard that was Cody Leach that said that. Saying different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, I've been doing really good on watching everybody's videos this past since Christmas, honestly, because through November and December, dude, I didn't do anything but just do school and try to make money as much as possible. But right now, with me just doing school and just other things, I'm about to shoot a short film in about 2 weeks. Besides that, there hasn't been much going on. So every time I come home, when I'm doing homework, I'll usually play on my TV, all of you guys' YouTube stuff. I will say, Luke, with how many Q&A live streams, I miss a few, especially how long they are. But I always try to watch your Sunday reviews, but your live Q&As, especially when they're on the weekdays. I'll be honest, I'm not always in there. Every once in a while, I'll pop in. But
that's okay, man. I'm not mad about that. That's totally fine. So, but yeah, I mean, but let's see, because last night I did do my review for The Beekeeper, so and that was definitely a lot of fun. So I don't know what my Sunday review is going to be. Not 1,000% sure, to be honest, but I'll figure it out when I get to that, because also I'm doing my recording for episode 3 of the podcast that I'm working on with Fritzky. So
what movies are coming out this weekend besides what's that space movie, dude? I don't even know what
ISS.
I've not seen one trailer for this movie. Is this gonna be a bad movie? Like, is it gonna be one of those January movies? Like, I'm just like, what is this movie? I haven't even heard of it. Nothing. I've seen no commercials, no trailers. I know nothing.
I don't think my theater is going to be playing it, unfortunately. They had it on the list for a day for coming soon.
Oh.
They only had it on there for like a day, and they removed it.
Well, I mean, obviously, we've talked many times about your theater before, how much it sucks. But yeah, my theater is playing in, so I'm planning to see it Thursday. Expect a review Thursday night or Friday afternoon. But you know what also comes out this weekend, Luke? It's coming out this weekend. There's no way your theater's fucking getting it.
What?
It's Founders Day. It's finally coming out this Friday.
What? Let me wait till streaming for that shit.
Oh god, there's no way any of your theaters are gonna get that. I don't even understand why my theater's getting it.
That is way too small of a movie for my theater to get, dude. That is way too small. Like,
literally, like, it's right there. Look,
let me put it in there. There we go.
Founders Day. You have coming out this weekend. ISS. Wait, look, what thumb? I can't. I'm so backwards. God dang it. ISS and then Founders Day. Look at that shit. Look at that. Ugh.
That poster looks like absolute dog shit, dude. Like,
yeah, and there's another Monday mystery movie happening next Monday, and I think I'm gonna skip it because it's gonna be that stupid Bend movie with Russell Crowe or whoever it is.
Land of Bad.
Yeah, dude, I don't care to see that. I wasn't gonna see it even if it like regular. Now that it's the mystery movie, I don't care. I do not care.
I wasn't even thinking about doing that, because I mean, I didn't think it was going to be Origin last week, but I was honestly thinking it was going to be Argyle. Like,
it was literally Argyle Day. Damn
dude, if it was Argyle, I'd be like, well, damn, that actually might get some early buzz.
Yep, but guess what? Regal sucks. So does apparently AMC's doing this thing now. They're doing the mystery movie, and so they're basically copying each other. I'm like, what is happening?
Just give them a different movie instead. Like,
the thing is, the idea is so cool, but they choose literally the movies you never even heard of.
They give you something like Founders Day.
Yeah.
Like, they give you something like, what else did they give? They gave you something like, they did give you Gran Turismo, which was a good one. Like
yeah,
that was a good movie.
It's also a movie that didn't, like, they don't choose the movies that have clout. Like, they're not gonna show you Dune Part 2. They're not gonna do that.
They're not gonna show you like The Holdovers or something like that. Like,
actually, they would. That would be a movie they would show. That's a small movie that they would have shown. Hell, they already did the early screening for that movie. Like, Regal did, at least. So hell, they didn't do a mystery movie, but they kind of did early. But no, that's a movie they would have done
one. I know they didn't market the movie, but they could have done one for Cobweb. Like, honestly, because that one was like, yeah. And I'm trying to think of what else they did do. Wait, they got It's a Wonderful Knife, right?
They did do that.
I figured this as much, and I did watch it, and it's not great. It's not great.
I liked it. I liked it more than anyone, but I still gave it like a C+.
I mean, I still liked it too, but it's still not. But Jacob, will you at least agree with me on this, that the biggest mistake of the film is that they give away the killer within the first 5 minutes?
I will not, actually. That's part of the Wonderful Knife or Wonderful Life story. It's like, she knows it. She goes back in time. So, like, I feel like you kind of needed to know that for that storyline.
I mean, I knew the storyline, but it's like, with that one, I kind of felt like it just lost the intrigue. Like,
for me, it didn't. For me, it didn't. It's different, you know. It's different. You're like, oh, they revealed the killer in the first 5 minutes. That's a cool new take. That's just me though. I still enjoyed it for what it was, but like it's not like a you
Like,
gotta
I
say
think
it.
it's okay. Like, I don't think it's a great movie, but I mean, it's fine.
It's playing on Shudder right now, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Zach, I have not seen Echo. I've heard mixed things about it, but I'll watch it. Yeah, people are telling me I need to watch ISS. Well, guess what? My theater's not playing it. I'm sorry.
That sucks.
But it's okay though. I mean, we got Argyle coming out in a couple weeks, so I mean, I'm looking forward to that one. Like,
I'll tell you one thing. I'm tired of seeing the trailer. It's in every single one of my movies. That trailer pops up in every single trailer pack. I'm like, I'm tired of seeing it. I get it. Cat jokes.
I did get it at the Beekeeper though. I did get it at Beekeeper. I think
I
I
did
also
too.
got it with Night Swim.
I got it for Origin. I got it for Beekeeper. I got it for freaking Founders Day. Dude, every movie I've seen the freaking trailer.
Did you get it with Believer?
Believer. Extras Believer?
Yep.
I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
I did.
Well, I probably did, because if that's when the trailer premiered, usually they put it like on the first big movie of the weekend.
And then let's see. I also got it with Five Nights at Freddy's. So I've gotten that trailer 4 times.
I did not get it for Five Nights at Freddy's. The only reason I know that is because I had the most annoying theater. So, and they played a bunch of horror movie trailers.
Oh yeah, and that was actually the first time I got the Night Swim trailer. And then I honestly, after watching that trailer in front of Five Nights at Freddy's, I honestly saw right through it. Like, I already knew from the get-go that Night Swim was going to be terrible. Like, I knew it right on the spot, dude.
Well, either way, Argyle's a movie I'm not like jumping down to see, but like I want to see it because I like Matthew Vaughn. It's got obviously I love Sam Rockwell, so
yeah. Let's see. How early do you guys arrive to your movies? I usually time it where I miss half the trailers. Thank God for assigned seating. I usually try to get there at least 15 to 20 minutes early.
Before the trailers or during the trailers?
I usually want to get there before the trailers.
Okay. So for my answer, I have an interesting. I can tell you, and I have an interesting story. So I live literally from my house to my local theater 5 minutes away, maybe. That's a maybe. If I can get through every stoplight, and there's also back way, so like honestly 4 minutes. So if like for example, ISS on Thursday, it's at 4:00. I'll leave my house at like 3:50. I usually don't get popcorn. If I am, I'll leave 3:45. So I'll get there at 3:55. I'll walk in. I'll instantly go to the theater. But the thing is, there's 20 minutes worth of previews. So I honestly probably could wait. But now here is my argument. So I used to work in the movie theater as a manager. I had to make a trailer pack one time. And I did it, and it's very hard to do. You follow a sheet that the studio sends and you put the trailers in. The thing is, the managers at your local movie theater are the people that put in trailer packs for your movies. And one time, my manager did not do that. He forgot. It was for, what was it? What was it? I remember, hold on. Shit, what was it? What was it? It was, what was it? X. It was X. It was X. They did not put a trailer pack in for X. So X, it said at the time, like 4:00 or whatever it was. I walked in at 3:58, sat down. I was like, all right. And I literally was sitting there. I was like, I might get popcorn. I literally went to go grab or like stand up. Lights got down. I was like, wait a minute, where are the trailers? And there was no trailers. So because of that, I always try to get there before the trailers because sometimes your managers at your local movie theater will forget. And so I don't do that.
Wow, dude. That's crazy.
He forgot. He forgot to put the trailer pack in. And literally when the movie was over, I walked to him. I was like, hey, you forgot to put the trailer pack in for X. He's like, did I really? He's like, son of a bitch, because that really messes up all the that messes up the usher sheets, because like ushers have to clean the movie at this time, and the next movie starts at this time in the same auditorium. Yeah, if you don't put the trailer pack in, your whole time frame is messed up, and so he messed up.
Yeah, there's something. Movie starts at 7:30. I'm in my seat by 7:40, 7:45. Oh, gotcha.
You're a brave soldier. I can't. I just can't. I also
I
like the
always
trailer.
feel
I
like
like
I
seeing trailers.
always have to get there early.
I like seeing trailers. So
well, then sometimes you'll still get the same ones over and over again.
oh no, all the time. Like there will be times where it gets annoying. Like literally for Mad Max, like a few weeks ago, that was the first time I saw it on a big screen, and I was like, "Damn, that really hits." And so now the next time I see it, it'll be awesome. But before it comes out, I don't want to see the trailer 7 freaking times like Argyle. Like, dude, I literally know. Let's dance, and they dancing, and then the whole action scene. John Cena grabs her, she's swinging in the air, and it pauses, and all the work. Dude, I can tell you frame by frame that freaking trailer. Like, oh,
I can, but there's definitely still going to be more surprises in the movie, though. I can definitely say that. Like,
I hope.
I mean, if I think, let me just, I'm going to clear this up with you, man. Like, when it comes to Argyle, like, if I was not a fan of Matthew Vaughn at all, I mean, and I saw the trailer and I saw who was in the movie, I want you to guess, what actor I would be there to see it for.
Oh, Bryan Cranston, you love him.
That's one, but that's not exactly the one I'm thinking of, though.
Well, that is the one you're thinking of. I'm right. You're wrong. Bye.
Stop.
I mean, I know you like Sam Rockwell. I don't know if you like him as much as me, but like I freaking love Sam Rockwell.
Bro, I'm a huge fan of Sam Rockwell. Like,
is that the answer?
That's the answer. Is Sam Rockwell. Like,
I was gonna say John Cena.
No, it was Sam Rockwell. Like,
yeah,
because yeah, I love the man to no end. I love the guy. Let's see. Hey, yo, it's my dude. What's up, Fritzky?
Hello.
Oh, God.
And now, I'm sorry. I know. I was paranoid. When that happened, dude, I, for like months straight, would never miss it. There was one time where like for 5 Nights at Freddy's, I went with a bunch of friends, and so I can't control how we leave, whatever. So like we got there, and we walked in the trailers. So like if it was me alone, I would have 100% been like, I'm getting there 8 o'clock. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations,
God, Zach. Let's see. I'll get to that one in just a sec. If anyone is going to do that to me, it would be me. It would be Jacob.
Sir, you are married with a dog. You have a family. Don't look at me. I'm not your side bitch. Get out of here with all that.
Fuck.
Choose somebody else. I don't want to be your side bitch. No, sir. I appreciate the thought. Like, I love that for you. I'll just be under your bed with the dog. Like, the dog will be me and the doggo will be like having a great time. Like, we'll be I'll be like, hell yeah. Oh no, I just saw the next one. Shh. Oh
God
no.
Damn it, Zach.
Oh
You're
no.
killing me.
Hey guys,
mama. Britsky actually has a question for you. Asking
Jake,
are you available?
We're doing a Q&A episode of the podcast, and we'd have some filmmaking questions. Available the 26th. Let's check the calendar, Mr. Fritzky. The 26th is a Friday, so I don't have school that day, which is awesome. What comes out the 26th? Anything worthy that I might have to go see that day? I don't really know the 26th. Let's put a pin in it. You can ask Luke. I'm one of those people. I'm literally a day kind of person, or like a closer to. So like, hell, this whole thing we're doing right now, me and Luke, he asked me like 2 weeks ago. It was supposed to be last Monday. I was like, ain't gonna happen. I gotta go see. I think it was Origin. I didn't know. So put a pin in it. Good chance. Who knows? That's my answer. So good maybe, a good maybe. Hell, it took me forever to get on Chainsaw React's channel. I don't know if you knew that. He has a channel. He asked me so many times to join. I finally did. It was so fun.
Yeah. Just dropped a follow on Instagram, so I'll shoot you a DM closer to. Okay.
Sure.
Awesome. But let's see what else we got coming. I mean, obviously we got Dune Part 2 coming, dude.
March 1st.
Who's not excited for that shit, dude? I'm really excited.
Literally, that I can't tell you a bunch of January, February movies that I'm like excited. When it gets to Dune, that is when, from that to like the rest of the year, then it's like, okay, now we have some movies. Because again, for my live stream on February 4th, plug, I'm gonna be celebrating 2K, and then I'm also gonna be going through and be like, hey, these movies I'm looking forward to. And so I was looking at it today. I'll be honest, February doesn't really have that much, at least in my opinion. It's got Argyle. I would like to see that. It's got that one movie that you're excited for, Luke, the Dolls movie. I think it comes at the end of February. Dolls. I think that's a February release.
Yeah, Drive Away Dolls.
So I want to see that because it's a Joel Coen movie. So obviously, but yeah, February doesn't really have that much. Oh yeah, there's I keep forgetting about Madam Web. I don't give a
it's whatever.
Fuck about Madam Web.
But hold on a second. Look who's here. Mikey.
Oh my God, it's Movies and Trains. Oh wait.
Oh my God, it's Jacob Hubby Wubby.
Oh my God. You know you're the first person not to say that about my name? You're not. I want you to know that. I've heard that in my life.
Oh God.
Wow.
Well, here we go. This is a great way to start it.
I never got to say this to you, Mike. First off, I'm Jacob. Nice to finally meet you.
Yes,
your hand.
for the apparently second time. I don't know why I was shaking with my left hand there.
The first time you left me, so but I just want to say first off, your videos are really cool. I watch your videos.
Thank you.
And I like your new setup.
Thank you.
Yeah, so but how you doing, man?
I mean, nothing's really changed since like 3 hours ago when we were watching Sideways, but you know.
Yeah, I told Jacob about that a little earlier. So yeah, I mean, I might have to think about that one a little bit longer. I might have to think about that one a little more before I log it on Letterboxd.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm gonna, but I definitely will do it before I go to bed tonight. Is to simmer on the film a little bit more and and maybe see where I land thinking about it. But regardless of it, I mean, as of right now, it's good. Just not amazing.
Have you seen it, Jacob? No?
I was gonna say, Luke mentioned it earlier. When he said the name, it sounded recognizable. I was like, why does it sound so familiar? Sideways. And then I looked up information. I've heard of the movie. I have not seen it. I had no idea Alexander Payne worked with Paul Giamatti twice.
Okay.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'd recommend it for sure. It's a good one.
It's a good
one.
It's
day.
A good one.
There's so many movies I have to watch.
Yeah, I mean, same here.
I mean, don't we all,
this
though?
Week I've been yelled at 9 times for Mean Girls. I've been yelled at so many times. Every single person I tell in real life, they're like, it's not better than the original. I'm like, I haven't seen the original. They're like,
oh, really?
You haven't seen the original? One of my friends was like, Jacob. I was like, I've never seen the original. My friend was like, Jacob, this is why you're single. Single.
Oh,
because
God,
I haven't watched Mean Girls.
No.
I was like, that has nothing to do with anything.
That really has nothing to do with it, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I was having a discussion with my friend Molly about Mean Girls earlier, so I guess that was kind of interesting, but I don't know what that has to do with being single or not, but you know.
That really has nothing to do with being single, dude. Like, if it's like it's like a girl comes up to you and asks, like, hey, have you seen Mean Girls? It's like, and you're like, no. I'd be like, she'd be like, oh, see you later. Like, and I'm just
Adios, amigo.
I'm just like, well, what the hell? Like, like, you can't just be like that in case if I haven't seen like your favorite movie being Mean Girls. Like,
I don't have a lot of excuses. I literally own the movie, so like I literally could put it in right now and watch it. But I'm too busy watching football and enjoying this live stream. By the way, Mike, this is the first time we've had 3 people on his Moviegoers live show. I made this happen to end my trilogy of being on the show 3 times.
Yeah. Soon to be quadrilogy, probably.
Most likely. Luke always asks.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Luke, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a good joke.
I
Joke.
know.
The Hubbard
I know you're
saga.
joking. It's all right.
The Hubbard saga.
Yeah.
Honestly, Luke, if you could count, who has been on your channel the most? Is it Mike?
Really?
I mean,
not like
every time I
of-
join a live stream, he's
I think
on
for
here.
most of my live streams, like Mike has been like the most constant person to be on my channel. Like,
damn. Okay.
between, I don't know, man. Like, I might have to look through my my other Q&As that I've done back in the day. We're not really back in the day, a couple of years ago. I don't fucking care. It's how I preface it. Okay. Regardless of that, I'll have to check and see, because I know I used to do open links, but due to obvious reasons that Mike technically knows about, I stopped doing that.
I would never. No way. I'm not letting freaking randoms come in here and yell at me. No way. I already get yelled up. You're already yelled at enough. I can't talk. Yelled at enough in the comments. I'm not letting you join a link. No way.
Not just like you can send it to friends, obviously, but like not like to like not just don't just like leave it in the chat for like other people to just be in there, you know.
I mean, in all honesty, I've only done like 2 live streams on my own channel, so like I don't even like do enough live streams to like bring people in. But like right now, I have no plans on bringing someone in. I mean, at the moment.
Totally fair.
I'm getting into a heated debate in a group chat over why the Chiefs won against the fucking the Dolphins the other night.
Oh God, no.
Oh, okay. So Mike, you're a football fan. Finally, someone.
Yes,
Sorry, Luke. Sorry.
And
It's all right.
It pained me that the Chiefs and the Dolphins had to play against each other week 1, but you know, because they're my 2 teams. But you know,
All right. Well, if it makes you feel better, I am a Patriots fan. So, and yes, I'm wearing a Mike Evans jersey. Obviously, watching them play right now.
Okay.
Who doesn't like? Listen, hold on. I love me some Mike Evans, and yes, it helps because Tom Brady left the Patriots and went to Tampa Bay. Okay, leave me alone. Okay.
I honestly thought for a second that was a Tampa Bay jersey, but I'm stupid.
Yes, this is
Mike Evans. There you go.
Okay.
Mike Evans. Baker Mayfield's getting sacked by Jalen Carter as we speak. Yep.
Patriots are better now that Tom Brady's left, but still, I know.
Sir, you. Oh, and you're a Dolphins fan? Oh, we could talk a lot now. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm cross-state fans of Tampa Bay, so you know.
Oh, and a Chiefs fan. Who? I wonder why you're a Chiefs fan. Were you a Chiefs fan before 2018? Just wondering.
Yes, actually, because my school counselor's brother was on the team. He was number 12 on the team. So yeah, I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fair because my family, my mom's side, is from Boston. So I have the right to be.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, Zach.
You could convince me Jacob was wearing his age on his shirt. Oh my God. I was like, wait, what are you talking about? I was like, wait, dude, why does everyone like, dude, I'll get so many comments about like, dude, are you like 12? I'm like, dude, I'm 24.
Oh my God. Oh my
Bro,
God.
I remember. Okay, I have a really funny story that I've told Luke about you, Jacob. So I was watching one of your Blu-ray collection videos, and my mom was in the room or some shit, and so I was sitting down, and you said like, "Fuck this movie," to one of these movies, or to one of your movies, and then my mom was like, "Dude, why the hell are you watching a kid that's like 3 years, like that's like 12 years old, saying F this movie?"
What the fuck, man? I mean, okay, listen.
He's like 26 or something like that.
26? No.
No.
I'd rather you call me young. Don't call me 20. I'm 24. I'm 24.
I had no clue what your actual age was, dog. I swear.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
No,
Oh,
okay.
God.
So what Zach just said, I was getting ready to say, I am blessed because like when I'm 40 and I'm 40, I'm gonna look like I'm 28. So
Mhm.
I'm okay. But no, dude, all the time. I mean, I've seen you comment my videos before many times. I always make sure to comment back to my like people like I'm in there with. Like the randos, I try to if they have ask questions. But anyways, every time, like dude, I'll get a comment and they'll say, are you wearing makeup? Are you wearing foundation? I'm like, dude, no, this is I have like I don't have it, but it looks like I have rosacea. Like I have red rosy cheeks. Literally. I just have red rosy
And
cheeks.
I don't see why people are like, what the hell? Like people are it's like, oh, there's something wrong with your cheeks. Like,
I think
and I'm just like,
when
well, what the hell?
you can make fun of my opinion all you want, but like when it gets to like my person, dude, why does it matter?
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't see why that matters, dude. Like just saying. Like, oh my god.
I would not say you look 38. I'm being serious. Like you look like you're like 25, 27. Like honestly, Zach, like you do not look 38.
Yeah, you definitely don't.
I'm freaking 20 right now, and in a few months, in May, I'm gonna be 21.
And you look like me. With just a bushy beard.
I look like, honestly,
Now that I
sometimes
see
when
it,
I look at myself, I look like a 30-year-old dude. I look
dude,
like I'm
okay.
30.
Mike,
Okay.
you just ruined it. You just said something. I could totally see y'all being like brothers. I could totally see somebody be like, yeah, they're brothers.
We've
The
actually
glasses,
gotten that before.
the blonde hair, like y'all's like lips look the same. I don't know why I'm talking about your lips. I hope you know I'm looking at your lips right now.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, Mike, aren't you in high school? Fuck.
Yeah, I am. I
Shit.
am.
I'm on a list.
Uh-oh. Okay. Well, it doesn't really help that like I'm 16, right? And my streams have been taken down because they say we can't have kids streaming by themselves without an adult, and it's like, bruh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude. That is
That's
stupid, man.
crazy.
When I'm doing my solo streams, I do, so I always have this dude in here with me.
That's crazy. Damn, and they look at the Luke and they're like, "Yep, that's an adult." They say the full beard. They see the full beard and like, "Yep."
Like, dude, I have a freaking mirror that almost could go down to my chest. Like, jeez, dude. Oh my god. Like, but that's just stupid though, Mike. Like the way that they're just like, oh, you can't be streaming by yourself because you're just a child. Fuck you. Like,
Yeah.
Literally, YouTube, like, especially because I don't believe. Are either one of you what's the word? Monetized? Are either one of you monetized?
Not yet.
Nope.
Okay. Well, both of you
I'm still
will
working
be.
my way to get there though.
You guys will be. You both are constant, so just letting you know. But when I got monetized, I like you get like a cent rules and everything. I can't say it on the stream, but YouTube does not like talking about self-harm at all. They do not like that. They don't want you to say self-harm word, if you know what I'm talking about. They also don't want you to say the F word in the first minute of your video because it'll be bad for like the algorithm. So whenever I do my cold opens, you cannot say the F word or anything like vulgar in the first minute of your video. You're not supposed to.
Yeah. I've seen videos where people just like wait a whole minute and just wait. It's just like, wait. Fuck.
I'm pretty sure Jeremy Johns did it once. That's how I figured it out. I'm pretty sure he made a joke. He's like, and it's been a minute. And then he said it. And I was like, why did he do that? And then literally when I got monetized, they send you like, you have to put your bank account into like Google AdSense, all that kind of crap. But like they give you like things to follow. And I was like, oh. And so YouTube's like, hey, do not say the word of self-harm because if you do, that's bad. So don't say that word in your videos, guys, because yeah.
Monetization, dude.
Monetization.
I can't tell you how many people tell me I'm like mid-30s.
Okay, true. Like this is coming. Like this is not even like a joke or anything. Truly, you do not look like you're in your mid-30s. I'll say this: when you shave your beard, Zach, whenever I've seen you like with a tiny or your face, whatever, you definitely don't look like that. So it's really the beard, but no, I would not say mid-30s at all.
I remember when I was a sophomore in high school that one of my buddies thought I was a senior because of the way I looked.
I mean, Luke, you do have a full beard. I don't even have a full beard. Like I have like freckles. Like I can't grow full beard.
I mean, I got pretty bushy stash right now. I ain't shaved in like 2 weeks, so like.
All right, Burt Reynolds.
I mean, you can't fucking see it because of how blonde I am, but you know.
I mean, I remember in high school that I've had compliments about my facial hair. So,
I've always had compliments about my hair, so that's always like my go-to with the women. They're like, "I love your hair." I'm like, "Yeah, you do. Kiss me."
Dog.
But the one thing about me, I've told many people this. I don't know if any of you listen to my my Ignoramus podcast with my friend Isaac. So I have really small hands, and the way to prove it, this is the only way I can do it. So both of you, I don't know if you have to take your glasses off. Both of you, put your hand on your face, like face on hand.
I got small hands too.
Does everybody see how their fingers are over their eyebrows and up to their forehead? Mm-hmm. Now watch me.
Oh man,
dude.
Oh man.
So,
hold on.
Yes, Mike. No, yeah.
Okay.
Palm on mouth.
Palm on mouth. Okay. Yeah, I barely got it.
I can definitely tell right here.
I barely got it, but you know.
Well,
I mean, I
got small hands.
Yeah, don't be too hard on that, guys. That was all in fun, by the way, Jacob. Love you, man. Well, Zach, you're a great guy anyway.
Oh yeah, it's all total jokes.
He definitely did that on me too, because I remember the Halloween 4 watch along, because Risky also pointed it out when we did Halloween 5, that Zach said he got his Halloween 4 VHS ready, and then about like a minute or so later in the comments, he's like, "Uh-oh, wait a minute. Someone recorded over it with the Hannah Montana." I remember commenting that, and I was like, "Oh my fucking god, bro."
So, Mike, even though I haven't talked to you as much, I asked Luke this a few weeks ago on a stream that I joined him on. I have to ask you, just because I'm a nice guy. What is your goal this year on YouTube?
At least 300 subs, but I honestly have no clue, because I think I've gained 5 just this month already, but I could be wrong. Something like that. I think I'm at like 191.
Hell
well,
yeah.
At least you got to 100 last year, dude. So
yeah. Well, I had like 180 or something like that. I think I hit last year. So yeah.
I stalked you one time on Instagram. I was like, how the fuck does the Flick Pick follow you on Instagram? I was like, what the
fuck? I was like, whenever the Flick Pick followed me, I was like,
I was also confused about it, to be honest. Like,
yeah, I was like, when I saw that notification, I was like, the fuck, Flick Pick follow me?
When I saw that, I had to, because sometimes what I would do is just make sure that that is actually the real account, because you never know that it could actually be somebody impersonating that account.
Yeah.
Because I've had that happen before, like when I clicked on some comments from YouTube. Because I remember I think it was when I reviewed it was when I reviewed Ghostbusters Afterlife. Like, I had to remove the comments because I knew it was a fake, because I checked it and I knew it was a fake. It said it was from John Campia was 2 of those comments.
Wow.
And I clicked on the page or whatever in the comments, because obviously you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And it had no subscribers, and I was like, what the?
Yeah, that
is fake.
Well, I don't know about today. Like, it might be. I haven't been on his Instagram in a minute, but I am on John Flickinger's Instagram. That picture.
Hold on, wait.
Wow.
Yep. Yes,
Nice.
sir.
Like this picture is on. If you go on his Instagram and you go down to 2017 is when it was he saw Ghost in the Shell at my local theater. This is when he lived in my like city, and I found that out. I was like, holy shit! And so that was when I was like, I was still doing movie reviews. And one night I was standing there waiting for my ride because this is before I had a car. No, wait, I had a car. 2017. Did I have a car? I would have been turning. I was 17. So yeah, yeah. So I was standing there. It was raining, and I turned around. And all of a sudden, Flickpix walking out the door. I was like,
Oh,
I'm a fan. He's like, ah. I was like, ah. And it was when he was dating that one girl, the Brittany girl. And I was like, hi, you. And I also ran into him at Walmart, and he gave me James and Giant Peach in the back of his truck or his car.
Let's go.
Oh man.
And
Totally a cool dude. Like literally, his videos is his personality. He's so cool. He's actually the reason I figured out how to do trailer footage in my videos and how to make better thumbnails because of him. I was like, fuck yeah.
Damn,
yeah.
okay.
There you go.
I know that at one point.
What's the first thing you said to the flick pic?
Okay, like obviously the first thing is generic. It's like I'm like a big fan, but like I do remember me saying this to him. I was like, man, the videos don't do. You are jacked. Like this is when he was jacked. I was like, you are huge, and he was like, thanks, man. And this was right before Batman vs Superman, so like that's when he was like at his peak. Like he was freaking And I was like, I had to say it to him. I was like, dude, you are jacked. He was like, thanks, man. But the time we were at Walmart at like 1 a.m, dude, I talked to him we talked for like 2 hours. We just sat there and talked about like movies, and we talked about because he was selling some of his Blu-rays, and that's why I was standing in front of his car. He had a bunch of Blu-rays. Like I almost got phone booth from him, and I was like, I'm okay with that one. I took James and Giant Peach.
Yeah. I
mean phone booth wouldn't have been a bad one though. Just saying. That wouldn't have been a bad one. Dude,
it was just surreal that I was talking to him. He lived in my hometown. Like that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's
like
crazy.
I watched him before. Like I watched him and then he moves to my town. Like that's just crazy that like I watched him and he comes to my like.
Let's see. He says, "Talk about a magical, mystical night." That's right.
It was. He what did he see? I think he watched Ghost in the Shell. What did I see that was near Ghost in the Shell? That was March 2017. So I could have been seeing.
Was
Kong. Or it could have been Boss
Kong?
Baby.
Was it Life?
Could have been Boss Baby.
Oh God, Boss Baby.
Could have been. I don't remember. I just know that he was watching Ghost in the Shell in IMAX, and I didn't work at the theater at the time, but my manager, who would become a manager, he gave him the Batman vs Superman IMAX poster. So in the picture, that's what he's holding is the Batman vs Superman IMAX poster.
Oh,
nice. Says, "I'd give anything at the time to go sniff bike tires of Walmart."
That's what I was laughing about.
Yeah, I knew that because I pulled up the comment. I was like, "Yep, he's gonna laugh that one off."
Literally, I was just in the movie section, and he walked up, and he was like, "Looking for movies too?" And I was like, "Hey," because he knew my name at the time. Like literally, like I joined his live stream one time because he does so many. I joined one time. I said something, and he remembered me. Like he was like, "That's Jacob Hubbard. We spent 2 a.m. talking in Walmart and during the rain when I was trying to sell him movies out of my trunk." I was like, "Dude, he remembers me."
Yeah,
that's cool. That is cool.
Drew's question says, "What do you think is the worst third installment of a movie franchise? Silent Night, Deadly Night 3."
Shrek the Third.
Probably that one, or I'd probably say that one or Candyman 3.
The trend always happens, Luke. It always happens. Every single one of your freaking streams, I turn around.
It's
Shrek the Third isn't easy for me, honestly. It's just the most it's like the biggest gap from 1 and 2 to 3. Like,
if you talk about I mean, even though the first 2 Silent Night, Deadly Nights are not that, or like the second one is like horrible, but it's like
garbage
it ain't on the level of shittiness that is Silent Night, Deadly Night 3. Because Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, Better Watch Out, is one of the worst horror films I've ever seen in my entire life. That film is awful. Initiation, the fourth one is still, the fourth one's awful too, but it's better than 3. Like,
5 has literally the exact same plot as 4. It's just different characters in a different location, I think. But
Yeah.
yeah.
So like, but Candyman 3, talk about a big decline. Like, I mean, the second one
well, from 2 to
was not
3,
good.
from 2 to 3, yeah. I mean, it was a steady decline.
2 is still bad, but it's like 2 is like about like even though it's still bad, it's like about right here. Like honestly, it's about like right here.
It's
and then you go to
ground.
3 and it's like right.
Yeah.
So to give you my answer, just through a quick, this is not me. This is a hard question because I can't think on the spot sometimes. But through looking at my movies, Ant-Man, Quantumania, I hate it. Where was that? Another movie I saw. Friday the 13th Part 3 is very in my opinion.
I have a funny story about Friday the 13th.
The Conjuring 3, I don't think is nearly as good.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Jeepers Creepers 3, that one's horrible.
Sucks, but maybe
Not as bad as Reborn.
makes
Not as bad as Reborn.
It's not bad.
Can I tell you this though? Jeepers Creepers Reborn makes Jeepers Creepers 3 look like fucking make it look like the first Jeepers Creepers.
Like, makes it look like The Godfather compared to that.
Well, no shit.
Even though I don't hate it as much as many other people, Spider-Man 3, Toby's pretty disappointing. X-Men: The Last Stand's pretty
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3 can kiss my ass. Just gonna say that.
So to answer your question, there's a lot out there, but through just a quick glance at my movies, that's my answer.
Let me see. Tie between Ninja Turtles 3 or Matrix 3. Matrix 3 is definitely not good, but Ninja Turtles 3 is way worse.
Yeah, that's probably either that or Shrek 3 is my least favorite for TMNT 3.
So the right answer is what Mike and Luke said, is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. The thing is, I grew up with it, and so I have a little bit of nostalgia with it, but even as a kid, I always said that's the worst one. But Matrix 3, man, I mean, damn, I don't like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for an insult. Just saying that. When it came to the filmmakers. You are living my dream, man. Get John on your channel.
It probably never happened, but if I ever bring a guest on, I feel like that'd be the one person I would because views. I'm just kidding. That's so bad to say. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, it's all right. Sorry. Any Home Alone after 2? I actually like the third one, honestly.
I agree with him. All the Home Alone movies after 2 are bad. I will say Home Alone 3 as a kid, the trap scene is always fun, but I never liked that kid's voice. He talked like he was a smoker and he always had chicken pox, mom. Like, oh god, his voice, dude. As a kid, I could not stand his voice.
Mm-hmm.
But that makes the other sequels after it look like the first Home Alone.
Mm-hmm.
I've only ever seen the fourth one with like the tech house. Like I've seen that one.
Fuck.
Like I never watched the newest one, the one with like the new kid. I never.
RC8's from Jojo Rabbit. That don't bother.
I don't care to. It's like I'm good with the first 2 Home Alones.
They couldn't. Not even the original Buzz McAllister could have even saved that movie.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Jacob, do you know who Alex Leba is?
Who?
Alex Leba. No, really? Okay. So he's a YouTuber, right? He does movies and stuff. Does movie reviews and such. So I recently found out like last year at some point, or no, not last year, 2 years ago it would have been now, that he actually like was a high school graduate in my hometown. And I was like, oh dang, really? Because I was at like my barber shop and whatnot. And he's like,
yes, I recognize him. I just
you recognize him. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I was at my barber shop and whatnot, and so he was talking like, you into movies and whatnot. And I was like, yeah, I like movies. So he's like, told him about my YouTube channel, and he says, hey, my old buddy from high school, he actually had a YouTube channel. His name's Alex Leba. I was like, oh really? I actually watched that guy. And he's like, yeah, I actually just ran into him like a couple years ago at like a family video or something like that before they all shut down. So then just recently, like at a fair or whatnot, I ran into him, and I wasn't even supposed to be there that day. I was supposed to be at like a concert festival, but I think it got like rained out or something like that. So yeah, I wasn't supposed to be at that fair that day, and then I ran into Leba and his buddy Malachi there, and that was awesome. So we're close buds, and also he has met John Flickinger before.
That's how I recognized him,
because he lived in Indiana at one point. So yeah. So because John lived in Indiana at one point, which is where I live and where Alex lives. So yeah. So just a fun story. Yeah.
No, it's cool. It's really cool too because you weren't supposed to be there,
Mhm.
and then you met him. So it's like in your mind you were supposed to be there, but like obviously
Yeah.
you weren't supposed to be there. Like literally,
Mhm.
and that's cool. I always love that. Like hell, my cousin, my like first cousin. He lives in Boston. He has met Steve Carell 5-6 times.
Wow.
What?
Because Steve Carell owns a store in Boston, and so they do some type of like thing. And so my cousin lives in Boston, and he goes to the store, and he's met him like 6 times, and he sends me a picture every freaking time. I'm like, I hate you.
That's great.
God, oh my God, bro. Now I just want to go to Boston now.
Hell yeah, there's freaking hell. My not my cousin, my uncle, he ran into Mark Wahlberg. I was like, God dang it.
And I mean that makes me even more jealous, Jacob, because I know how much you love Marky Mark.
I do, man. I know he's had some stuff in his past, whatever, but listen, Marky Mark's one of those guys. When he's in a movie, I freaking love him. Like honestly.
Oh.
That's awesome. Like he's like, and honestly, he seems like a really nice guy. Like
He does, but I don't want to get on the controversial, the stuff that he did in the past, you know. But either way, I think right now, like if Marky Mark's in a movie, I know he's not. I know he said I know one time on Twitter I read that he was like planning to like not do as many movies anymore. I was like, oh damn, I always like Marky Mark.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand. But even though like he wouldn't want to do as much anymore, I kind of understand why. Like he's been in the game for a while, so
yeah.
I mean, for crying out loud, he plays basically the same role nowadays. Honestly, I mean, he's always.
What?
I mean, even if you look at something like
that was funny, Mike. That was funny.
if you look at something like The Family Plan, like yeah, he plays basically the same character he's always played.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of sad though that like one of his supposed like last movies and whatnot is something like The Family Plan. It's just like,
and the Family Plan was it's just generic. Like it's not even all that fun.
My mom said it was cute. I didn't watch it. She did. She said it was cute.
I did not like it. I mean, Wahlberg was good in it though. I'll give it that. He's good in the movie, but just the character was just generic, and the film itself was just felt like it feels like you're being shown a template for a family action comedy rather than actually being like having the family over to watch an actual action comedy. Like,
I mean,
so
hell, in the mid 2000s, those kind of movies were freaking big movies. Remember the one with Jackie Chan, Vin Diesel? Like we've seen these movies kind of before, so I had no plan on watching it.
I mean, yeah, we had like this. I know which ones you're referring to: The Spy Next Door and The Pacifier.
Yeah,
I knew
all
you were
those
referring to those.
All
ones.
of those movies are the same thing, basically.
I grew up with both of them though, so. But also, what's going on? All these trees, these bees are flying all over the place. Come on, y'all, take an interest in science.
Hold up.
Besides that movie, what would you say, Mark Wahlberg? Like, what in your personal opinion? What do you think is your favorite movie of his, or favorite performance, or whatever?
I would say movie. Even though he's a co-star in it, I would say The Basketball Diaries.
It's a good one, though.
Yeah, because I mean, even though it's even though it's a more smaller role for him, he's still incredible in it. But I would say performance, Boogie Nights.
Damn it, that was mine. Yeah, mine's Boogie Nights. Mine's Boogie Nights, hands down.
I'm saying performance-wise. Performance-wise, it's easily Boogie Nights.
See, honestly, Boogie Nights is one of my top 10 favorites of all time. Like, honestly, Boogie Nights is probably my favorite performance from his and best actor. But the best movie he's probably in, if you want to be like technical, it's probably like Departed or some shit like that because he's in it.
Jacob, you're gonna
pod.
fucking hate me, bro.
You're gonna hate. I'm gonna hate you.
I'm not a huge fan of Boogie Nights.
Aren't you a high schooler? Do you not like
Yeah.
porn?
I mean, like,
Jacob, this guy has literally seen The Girl Next Door, and one of the biggest subjects of that film is porn.
Nice thumb. You know what? It's fair because it's a movie that has a lot of challenging like stuff. Can I ask why you don't like it?
I just found it to be way too long, but
2 hours and 37, so that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen a whole lot of PTA though, I will say. So it might just be the fact that I'm not like too much into his filmography. I haven't seen There Will Be Blood. I haven't seen what else?
Master.
I haven't seen The Master. I haven't seen Phantom Thread. I haven't seen basically any of his movies besides.
What's the one with Adam Sandler? Punch Drunk Love.
Punch Drunk Love. I actually have seen Punch Drunk Love, and I did not like that movie either. So
all right,
it's just might not be my guy.
I'll say you might. You know what? Hey, I'm not like the comment section. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hate you. I would recommend you watch out of all of those. If you didn't like my favorite's Boogie Nights. Out of all of those, I'd tell you to watch probably There Will Be Blood because of Daniel Day-Lewis.
That will definitely tell you whether he is for you or not.
The thing is, I will say
the
this:
ultimate test.
Besides his performance, it is a long ass movie. Like it's a long movie. It's a lot of talking, and it's a lot of just good acting from him and Paul Dano. But I think it's a great movie, but it's not a movie I'm like, oh, let's watch There Will Be Blood.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never seen There Will Be Blood, but I do know the milkshake line because there was a running gag when I was in drama club. Me and my friend Brandon would always bring up because I think we were doing Into the Woods or something like that. And for some reason, he kept bringing up this stupid line, and he was like, one day I remember he started it up, and he was just like, starting this lineup about I am the milkshake. I am the one who stirs around the edges.
Well, not to do a major spoiler, but minor. That's literally the last scene in the movie.
Oh.
It's literally the last scene in the movie. It's a great scene because something happens, but that monologue is literally the last scene in the movie.
Is it the last line?
But I do want to say though.
No, it's not the last line, but it's
that's good.
It's very much in the
last. It's part of the last scene in the movie, so
yeah.
Wouldn't be last.
But I do want to say this though. Paul Thomas Anderson is definitely a director that's not for everybody. But if you also want to speak on, let's go around the circle and let's go around the circle here and name off directors that we can definitely say are not for everybody. They're definitely an acquired taste.
Okay, I will say.
Time out. Let me say this real quick. I'll probably do 15 more minutes.
Okay, sounds good. But I'll go first.
Wait, Mike, you got something to say? Hold on.
Well, actually, no. I'll just mention it when it gets to me. So yeah.
All right, you go first.
I'll go first. I'll definitely say for sure Harmony Korine is not for everybody. The guy that directed Spring Breakers.
Oh.
Beach Bum. Yeah.
Yeah, and Beach Bum, and also his first film, which is Frisky's favorite, Gummo. I can definitely tell you, I haven't seen Gummo, but I've seen Spring Breakers and The Beach Bum. I like the guy, but again, I have to delve deeper in his filmography, though. But
I've only
Jacob,
started watching Beach Bum, but yeah, it's very strange to say the least.
That's Harmony Korine for you, dude.
Yeah. Always turning around.
Okay, it's only because I watched it recently. I can't remember I gotta look at the director's name. I know he did this certain movie. This is awkward silence. I'm not trying to make it awkward. Brian Usna. I'm gonna go Brian Usna. Yes.
What's he done?
He did Bride of Reanimator, Society, The Dentist, Return of the Living Dead 3, Dentist 2. Yeah. The only reason I say his is because I just watched Society for the first time. And so I was like, Let me just say him. But there's so
yeah,
many.
Reanimator definitely like that. That definitely will tell you whether or not that Brian Usna is for you or not.
I
Society,
like
same
Society.
thing.
I like Society. It's weird. I like
Yeah.
Society. But
Yeah.
another little person, I'll say it's only because it's a required taste. I'll say Wes Anderson.
Definitely.
I was
Michael,
actually
what about you?
that was what I was gonna say is all of the Andersons. Well,
All of the Andersons.
Oh fuck. Paul
And-
Thomas Anderson and Wes Anderson.
And all the Andersons just killed Mike. But no, I agree. The Wes Anderson is pretty much a person that like, yeah, he's a required taste. He is.
yeah, Paul W.S. Anderson, Paul Thomas Anderson, Wes Anderson. So the triage of them.
Paul W.S. Anderson. Yeah, you want to watch
Fuck
some
that
shitty Resident Evil movies? Watch that.
He is.
The second one is like the only good one.
Apocalypse
That's
is good
like,
though. I like Apocalypse.
yeah, that's like the only one that's not directed by him either. So, or that one in Extinction, I think.
Yeah, Extinction and Apocalypse are the only ones that are not directed by him.
Yeah,
and I actually like those movies. So
they used to be guilty pleasures. Like a long time ago, I did a whole reviews of the whole series, and like I guilty pleasured it. If you ask me right now, I was like, they're bad movies. The first one I grew up with, so like I guess you could say that one, but like, man, I played the games, and that is not the games. That is not the games.
The only one that's like even close.
I watched them.
The only one that's even like closest is Apocalypse. Like,
I mean, yeah, because Nemesis, but yeah.
Okay, I'll say we're not we're only counting his movies. We're not counting the Raccoon City one because that's the one to me that's the game, kinda.
Yeah, that is like literally made for
that is definitely the games, like right there.
Someone made a good point the other day. I forget whose movie channel it was. Someone said Five Nights at Freddy's is made for the fans, and I said that in my review, and I respect all the fans for being fair with me because I did not like the movie. Someone said Raccoon City is the same thing with Five Nights at Freddy's, and I agree because I like Raccoon City more than others because I'm such a fan of those games, but I know it's a bad movie. So for Five Nights at Freddy's, it's the same thing, and I was like, that's a really good point. I never thought about that.
And Mike and I are huge fans of Five Nights at Freddy's, like the video games.
Wait, see, with Resident Evil, I actually don't even know if I've seen Raccoon City. I could be wrong though. I might have seen it, but I haven't played Resident Evil 1 and 2. I've only played 4 and a little bit of Village. And that's all I've played. I think I've only played like the first hour or two of Village, and then I've played through the majority of 4. So yeah, and that's all I've played.
So I haven't played any of the remasters. I would love to, but I don't have enough time to do that. But like I know they're remaking like all of them basically. But like I grew up with like Resident Evil 4. Like that was like a game I played. I played
4 is arguably like my favorite game of all time. So I think that would be a really cool movie, honestly.
You think that, and then they give you
yeah.
All right, but regardless of that, so what? All right, so Mike, what's a director that you don't think is for everybody at all? Like,
that's for everybody or just for me?
That's
personally?
not for everybody. Like,
I mean, Wes Anderson is an easy one. Like Jacob said, I'd have to think on that one, honestly.
I can name another one off the top of my head. It's another one that is one of Fritzky's favorite filmmakers, which is Gaspar Noé.
And David Lynch.
I was gonna say David Lynch. That's
I've really started to get into David Lynch.
I'm not.
And that's fine. Like
David
Lynch is very much so an experimental filmmaker. Like he's not for everybody.
But what of his have you seen, Jacob?
I've seen the Scanner Heads, the Eraserhead. What? Yeah. Isn't there one called Scanner? Did he do Scanner? What is it called?
He didn't. That one was
Scanners was David Cronenberg.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just look at David Lynch and tell you. David Lynch movies. All right. Obviously, Dune. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Did he do Mulholland Drive? He did. I've seen that one. I have seen episodes of Twin Peaks. The Elephant Man, I've seen that one.
That's a
I don't
great
think
movie.
I've seen Blue Velvet.
Blue Velvet and Lost Highway are like
I've not seen Lost
they're up there
Highway.
for me. Lost Highway is a good one. That one's my favorite.
I've not seen The Straight Story. Yeah.
That one's very much more like mainstream.
Basically, I've seen his most mainstream ones, like everyone knows Dune, Eraserhead, Elephant Man, or at least Elephant Man's kind of Eraserhead. I've seen that, and I've seen Mulholland Drive. I like Mulholland Drive. Mulholland Drive is probably my favorite. I know it's probably generic.
Mulholland Drive is definitely my favorite for sure.
I feel like it's everybody's.
But when I watched, so I have the Criterion for Eraserhead, and I talked about this with Mike when we were watching Sideways. That I think it was like while I was at work. Because I was on break. I told him about the short films that I watched. At least a couple of the David Lynch short films that I watched on the special features for the Blu-ray of Eraserhead. Six Men Getting Sick and The Alphabet. I watched those two.
Those are
bro. I felt so uncomfortable watching those. I can't lie to you. I felt really uncomfortable.
My dad likes movies. Obviously, I'm his son, but like my dad's not a big fan of Jordan Peele. He doesn't like it. He doesn't really care for any of his movies.
I mean, I like Nope a lot, but and Us honestly, but I don't think he's reached like the levels of Get Out yet.
Not
like he hasn't recaptured that.
I agree. He hasn't reached that level yet. I mean, I think
I really like Nope though. I can't lie. Like I really
Nope is really good.
Nope is good. I do like Nope.
Yeah.
Nope to me is the closest I've ever felt to watching a 21st century Close Encounters movie.
Yeah, I get that.
And again, this is coming from a person who literally lives and breathes Spielberg. Like I freaking love that man. So to get something of that nature, I was like, dude, Jordan Peele, man. Ugh. It makes me so sad that his next one's got delayed or it's not coming out this year, I believe. It's like it's been delayed indefinitely. I'm like, no, you were my like top 3 most anticipated. I don't know anything about this movie. It's Jordan Peele. I'm there.
Yeah.
Right. But I also this one is like okay. I think we can signify this director being definitely not for everybody. That is none other than Ari Aster.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, he is not for everybody.
Yeah.
But he's 3 for 3 for me.
It makes me sad because I think Hereditary is a masterpiece, and it makes me sad that everyone hates Midsommar, and I don't know anyone that really likes Beau is Afraid. It's in my area. Movie community wise, like Twitter, obviously you're gonna find somebody.
I love Beau is Afraid.
Yeah, it's good. I do like it.
It really grew on me. Like I really liked it, then it grew on me, and I haven't watched it in a good while. But like, it's just a movie that like I love how different it is. But like, nothing beats Hereditary. I mean, Hereditary is literally like oh,
that's God. Like his magnum opus, like right. Like,
I think Beau is Afraid. My short review for that one has like my favorite intro that I've done for a video ever.
Beau is Afraid.
And
honestly, I think I am too.
I think I am too.
I honestly felt. Mike, I cannot lie to you. I felt the exact same way after I finished watching Beau is Afraid.
Yeah.
I felt the exact same way.
Total off topic, but like, I know, Luke, you don't do videos anymore. You do live streams, but like, Mike, okay, I'll say both of you just to be equal. Do you guys struggle with cold opens? Because I fucking do.
A little bit, honestly.
I've kind of struggled with that before.
Dude, on my videos, it's hard. Like, especially for doing it for 11 years now or 12. I'm forgetting now. Basically, I'm free. I always do cold opens. I always done it. There was a time where I was like, I'm not gonna do a cold open, but like I just keep doing it, and it's so hard.
It's difficult, man.
I've tried doing cold opens before, but I kind of struggle at that because I can't. Because a lot of times I try to rely on my editing skills, but I'm not great at editing. So like,
that's fair. I mean, I've gotten better. I think I have. I mean, I definitely gotten better with mic wise. Like hell, I remember the days when I had my light on my fan be my light. Now I have a ring light, a sheer mic. This thing's amazing. I recommend everybody getting this.
But I was also gonna think because sometimes like whenever I like really watch like I remember back in the times when I used to like watch like a bad movie, like anytime, like when it came to like a cold open, I just would not be saying anything. Like I just be like,
I've done that before.
because I remember distinctly when I reviewed Without Remorse, which I still do not like.
Is it the Michael B. Jordan movie?
Yeah, I don't like that movie.
I haven't seen it, so.
So I remember distinctly, like, again, so I remember distinctly when I reviewed that, my intro was like, I legit was just like that, and then you go to one for Fast 9, my review for Fast 9, I was like, that was that was like legit how I felt. Like it was really like, oh my god. Let's see. My rendition dropped drastically with cold open, so I just cut them entirely. I get you.
That's fair.
My videos also just suck. Oh my god, Zach!
Shut up!
Shut up,
Shut
dude.
up!
Oh, bro.
So maybe I shouldn't blame the cold opens. Jesus, Zach! Come on, man.
Literally, Zach. Literally, this is coming from a person who I am learned a little things off of you. So your videos don't suck. Now, if you want any critiques, I'll give you one. And this is coming from a friend. When you're doing your videos, I'd like seeing your mouth. I don't like when you're talking in the mic and I don't see your mouth. That's just me.
Right? Yeah, that's
just me, though. That's just me.
That's why these little guys come in handy, the shirt clip mics.
See, I tried that. One time, I tried it, and I went to edit my video, and dude, I moved so much. I was like, it's all you heard. And I was like my Daffy Duck impression there. That was awful.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. All right, I guess it's kind of good that I'm a big guy, because then I straight out my shirts, cover my entire body before I strap it on. I'm just like, yeah.
But I remember, like, anytime like I had my mic up here, like I would just, I never had it like up to my mouth. Like I still had it at a point where you guys could still see my mouth, like where I was still talking at least. So that way you guys could at least, see what I was trying to say with my mouth, But some people are just gonna be like,
I don't know. I read on YouTube that like people enjoy seeing your entire face, so I was always told to not hide your face on the mic, and so that's the only thing, Zach. If you want anything from me, that's the only thing. Everything else, you have an awesome background, you have an awesome intro. Your Wednesday shows, I mean, my God, dude, you have that nailed. Oh my God, like, don't even worry. I see your comments. Thanks, Jacob. Appreciate it, fellas. No, Zach, you are perfectly fine. You're making some good. You make some good videos.
Zach, you're awesome, dude. And seriously, man, like he's awesome.
Now, since we're getting to the end and we'll have a few minutes left, I mean, we're not timed, but I have one more question for all of us. And I know I've already asked Luke, but like I haven't really talked to Mike fully. So, and because my live stream's coming up on February 4th and it's going to be dealing with most anticipated, I would like to know, Mike first, or you want Luke to go first, 3 movies you're looking forward to this year.
Mike,
Just 3?
I mean, there's a ton. I mean, the reason I'm asking is because I'm literally trying to like figure out. I'm not making when I do my live stream, I'm not doing a list. I'm just gonna talk about them. Like I totally forgot Twisters comes out this year. I was like, holy shit, I want to see Twisters. That can be awesome. Hopefully,
the movie's gonna rip.
I know, right? It's gonna be so cheesy and awesome. It could literally. I'm calling it. There's a chance that movie has a chance to be a big box office hit. Huge.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised that they hadn't ever made a sequel to Twister, but like,
I know.
Yeah, it's crazy. But 3. Let's see.
I mean, there's a ton, but I mean, it could be more. But like, I didn't know if you had like 3. Like, you were like, you got to see these 3 movies.
Okay, well, I mean, 3 gotta see movies. I'll go Dune Part 2, even though we're only 2 months away. 2 months away.
Get close.
Oh, please. Oh man. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. God, I can't wait for that movie, dude. and then Furiosa. So I mean,
And also Zach brought up Deadpool
3.
3. So
yes, I am looking forward to Deadpool 3, but I hate the fact of how much they've spoiled already, just from like, oh my god, Elektra's back, oh my god, Wolverine's back, oh my god.
But regardless,
that's the only thing. It's like,
I
okay,
agree.
I kind of wish there was all.
I'm gonna go. Okay, so I'll do 5 because there's so much that I'm looking forward to.
Fair.
So, Dune Part 2. Who's not looking forward to that, dude?
Yeah.
Come on now. So yeah, Dune Part 2. Kung Fu Panda 4. Really excited for that one. Civil War.
Ah.
I'm excited for Civil War for sure.
Really?
Movie. I saw that trailer and I was like, dude, that looks amazing.
I'll put a pin into it. Continue your list, but I'll say something after for Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War. Let me think. I'm trying to think for a second here. I definitely got to go with Argyle. And last but certainly not least, probably the most outside the box pick. Love Lies Bleeding.
Did you do Drive-Away Dolls?
I know. I didn't hear Drive-Away Dolls.
Drive-Away Dolls is like close, but it's
I remember
like
you saying like a couple weeks ago that it was like your number one. I was like, whoa.
But then after I saw the trailers for like Love Lies Bleeding and Civil War, I was like, I'm kind of looking forward to those ones a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because the trailers made me intrigued to see the stories,
Mm-hmm.
and they really do seem like, even though they're definitely going to be weird movies, like obviously it's they're fucking A24 movies.
Mm-hmm.
But besides the point, it's just the stories for those films really intrigue me.
Sorry. Dude, they almost got a safety. It's 16-9. Yes, safety. Sorry. Football stuff. Sorry. I'm fully listening. I can hear you. I swear I'm listening. I'm just
No, it's all right, man.
Yo, sorry about that. What? Hold on. What happened in the game?
The Buccaneers just sacked, or they tried to sack Jalen Hurts, and he threw it, and it was the flag illegal, not legal, man. When you're in the box and you throw it and there's no one there, where's the flag? No, Luke. No, it's a safety. No. He was in the end zone, but he threw it and there was no one there. Where's that flag called? Why am I being stupid? I love football. Shit. I'm pissed. Either way, it's 18-9. Either way, Buccaneers are 18-9, Mr. Mike. Okay. Anyways, okay, so I like your list, Luke. But so to say what I want to say about Civil War, it's probably going to be good, and it's probably going to be interesting because it's election year in real life. That movie is going to have so much to say, and it had to come out this year. So it's one of those movies. I'm going to review it, but I'm scared because I feel like people are going to get over dramatic because it's election year and it's dealing with Civil War in the imaginary United States, dude. Ooh, that's.
But here's can I speak on that for a minute, Jacob?
This year's Sound of Freedom, probably.
Yeah, let me speak on that for a second because I remember my Letterboxd review for Sound of Freedom. I had to give a full disclaimer about about during that, in case people were going to come at me in the comments saying that I support that shit, which I don't. I had to make a full disclaimer saying that I don't support that. I'm only viewing it as a movie. I'm not looking at it at just looking at it with political bullshit. Like, I wasn't looking at it through that lens. I was looking at it through as the lens of a movie. So
yeah,
and as a movie, it's pretty good. So
the flag was called intentional grounding.
Oh fuck! I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I'm seeing Zach's freaking comments, and I'm about to touchdown out of the park, slam dunk, a turkey, a foul.
Personal foul.
Foul ball. No.
God.
No, Mike. It's like a parrot says that, and it's like personal foul.
Personal
Well,
foul.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But
Personal
either way, Civil War is a movie. Like I bet you it's gonna be a good movie. It's gonna be really well directed, really well written, all that kind of stuff. I just have a really scary feeling that like when I review it and like if anything's wrong with that movie, someone's gonna be like, "You're this, you're this." I'm like, "No, don't get politics, please. Go away. I just want to watch the movie. Don't leave. Don't." But it's a good choice.
That's why I'm like suggesting. Like, again, you don't have to do this if you don't want to, Jacob. But I'm just saying like as a suggestion to give at least like in the cold open, at least give somewhat of a disclaimer. Like, I don't know if it'll work or not, but I'm just saying like that's something that I would do is give a disclaimer.
Luke join in. Yeah.
A 56-yard touchdown. It is 24-9 Buccaneers.
Against the Eagles?
Let's a motherfucking
Fuck
go.
the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles.
Our number 3 team.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
I'm kidding. I'm actually kidding.
Listen,
No.
the Patriots aren't in the playoffs. The only team I'm pulling for now is honestly the Lions. Go Lions.
Hell no, not the
Yes.
Okay, so back to this topic. All your answers were right. Obviously, there's no right or wrong. Let me rephrase that. Both of you have
I'm
good
looking
lists.
forward to Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey too.
Oh yeah, we're all looking forward to that. We
Oh,
can't
yeah.
wait. We can't
Oh
wait.
yeah, we're all looking forward to Mickey's Mousetrap. We're all looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, looking forward to
No,
that.
I promise you. That obviously, I don't know what do you get big brand theaters in your area, Mike?
I have a Cinemark and an AMC, and I don't know how big it is, but I haven't imagined it's like 30-something minutes away from me, so it's not as close.
Okay,
but-
so like, but I go to early screenings in Charlotte or Atlanta for like the big movies, but like usually now with school, I don't usually travel that far. So I have Regal near me, and so my theaters and there's an AMC like 25 minutes away from me, but
Yeah.
Either way, my theaters get all these big movies. So obviously, when Blood Honey 2 comes out, we all know Luke's not getting that movie.
no.
I
You're
know.
not-
I'm gonna have to wait till streaming to watch that. Like,
Oh, you're gonna watch it? Thank God, because you're the one person I want to see talk about it.
of course you are. We're probably
No, this dude's gonna
Mike and
drive
I
like
do
an hour out of his way just to go see freaking Blood and Honey too.
I'll say if it comes out, you gotta see
that's
it.
probably only when my buddy gets his driver's license, because maybe the Cinemark chain that is like an hour away from me might be playing it, but who knows?
Yeah, Cinemark didn't play the first one for me. I think I had to go. Did I see that one? No, I didn't see that one in theaters. My bad. Yeah.
My Regal had the Fathom event, so I paid the $15 to watch it in a Fathom event. So
Look,
yep.
my Cinemark always markets the Fathom events and such, but they've only done like 2 or 3. I know they did one for like Maltese Falcon a bunch of years ago. They did one for The Chosen, and that's it.
Yeah. Let's see. Laren said, by the way, what's up, Laren? How's it going, buddy? Says, I watched Blood and Honey yesterday. It was really bad, but fun.
Still on that 100 movies or what, 1 movie a day for the year, Laren, or nah? Is that because he said that on one of my live
Laren,
streams
I
that
just
he
want to
was
say
doing
what you
that.
just said. It was really bad, but fun. That kind of reflects on what Mike and I think about the movie. It's bad, but it's kind of fun, honestly.
No.
Anyways, to finish up this, you guys both have good list. So this isn't ranking it. I'm just trying to think on top of my head. So on the top of my head, I want to see Furiosa. Like that's just like, oh yeah, like please get here. Like, oh
okay,
God.
I will say though that trailer, it was like 50 years after the apocalypse or something like that. Wouldn't that make Max like 80 something years old in Fury Road then?
Ooh, look at you
Because
figuring out plot holes.
That's a good catch.
That doesn't make sense at all, but whatever.
That means Charlize Theron's like old. Supposed to be old in the new one, then, right? Yeah, or Fury Road. Well, okay. Anyways, so Furiosa's one I gotta see. I don't want to be generic, but man, I cannot wait to see Deadpool 3. Like,
Deadpool 3.
Hugh Jackman, like, dude, and
years
it's rated
now?
R. It's rated
6
R.
years now since Deadpool 2.
It's been a while, but hey, I want to see it. But
Goes through.
the one movie that you guys didn't say, and the movie I am there day one, Nosferatu.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's like my
I'm
number
there.
4.
I think you and Jacob, I think you and I talked about that one the other night.
I'm there day freaking one. Christmas Eve, Nosferatu, here I come. There's no way Robert Eggers messes up a Nosferatu movie. There's no way.
There's literally no way.
I hope not. If it sucks, I'm gonna be. If that one sucks, go ahead and put that as my most disappointment. But like, dude, I cannot wait for that movie.
Okay, I know it sounds crazy to say that Rebel Moon Part 1 was like my number 3 most anticipated for the entire year last year.
That's fair.
But that was my number 1 biggest disappointment because holy crap.
It is so underdeveloped, dude.
That drop. I mean, I was excited for Napoleon. That was my biggest disappointment for a while.
That one was
definitely
my biggest
drop
disappointment.
from Rebel Moon, like from here to here, was rough.
I will say, I'm not jumping down to see it. I'm really, really intrigued in Gladiator 2. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm just curious. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, I know it's probably gonna be like a son or something.
Oh,
like
wait
that.
a minute. Of course, I forgot to mention 2 of them, which were Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire and Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Why did I forget those 2?
I'm surprised you didn't say Planet of the Apes or like.
No, that
Dune
one's
2.
up there for sure. Like that one's definitely in the top 10. But
And
it's
Dune
like,
2, obviously, because I know you love the first one, but yeah.
wait, what are you talking about?
Dune 2.
I did mention Dune Part 2.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did, because I fucking love the first Dune. Like,
Well,
so
either way, Nosferatu is the movie I want to see. Another one that I forgot about until I saw Stuckman's video, the fucking Alien movie with
that
Fede Alvarez.
Yeah,
I'm scared it's gonna be bad, but like it's Fede Alvarez in an Alien movie. That sounds really cool.
Romulus, yeah. Yeah, sorry, my Wi-Fi just went on me.
It happens all the time. Don't worry.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just a thing.
Fede Alvarez Alien movie, dude, sign me up.
I was trying to change my router because I'm downloading COD Warzone onto my PC right now, and it's like I'm halfway through it and there's still 6 hours left.
What's crazy is I still haven't even got Modern Warfare 3. I still haven't even got it.
It's okay.
Oh my God.
I've played a mission or 2 of it. It's okay. Campaign.
I've heard the campaign is ass because it's 2 hours long.
Yeah, it is. It's really short. But there is one mission in it that I played that was actually really cool. You're just sniping people in the snow, and I was like, okay, yeah, I kind of like that. But
I'm gonna get it. I just don't know when I'm gonna get it. Probably really soon though, because I always get the new COD with my friends. I always get the new COD. Also, Luke, did us talking about COD bore you? Where did you go?
you went.
I'm just moving to different spots.
Oh, your phone's getting ready to die. All right, well, we'll wrap this up. It is 10:38 for me, so yeah, there is that.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but regardless, thank you to everybody that has come in tonight. Shout out to all y'all, Laren, Zach, all you awesome people. Thank you all so much for being here. And Mike, thank you actually for joining us here tonight, man.
Thanks for inviting me, y'all. Thanks for inviting me.
You can thank me. This was me. It wasn't fucking Luke. It was me.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, you should thank Jacob for that one.
Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Jacob.
So, but yeah, this is a fun episode, and I'm still gonna try to figure out who I'm gonna get lined up for next Monday. So keep your eyes peeled for that, you guys. And I'm really excited. So, boys, plug them, your social medias. Mike, go first, man.
All right, y'all can find me on YouTube, Mike's Reviews and Analysis. I know the old name sticks a little bit better, I guess. I don't even know. Anyway, what else? Yeah, Letterboxd, Movies and Train Studios, or not Movies and Train Studios. What the?
Mike's reviews and
Mike's
analysis.
Reviews and Analysis. Thank you.
It's always gonna be there.
You know, it's. I think that's actually like my handle is that, but it's not the actual YouTube or like it's not the actual like username and whatnot. But anyway, music board, serialized, Twitter, Instagram. That's it, I think. Oh, and Criticless and TikTok if you really want to see like really crappy reviews and whatnot on TikTok.
Shut up. You have good reviews.
On TikTok? No.
But regardless of that, Jacob, my dude,
Yeah.
where can we find you?
So you
Jacob
can find me at Jacob Hubbard on YouTube. My name right there, Hubbard. You can also find me on Twitter at Jacob_Hubby99, where I tweet things about probably my movie reviews, most likely. You can also, won't forget this time, a brand new podcast on Mondays, every Monday at 7 a.m. Eastern time on Ignoramus. You can find it on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or us on YouTube, me and my friend Isaac King. Besides that, I review movies. My name is Jacob Hubbard.
Okay, repeat that podcast name. I want to go follow that.
Oh, you do? Okay. Here, I'll be honest. I struggled trying to spell the name or write the name, whatever. So it is Ignoramus. It is IGNORAMUS on YouTube, and that should pop. And that should pop up.
All right, there.
Follow. Yeah. Boom. All right.
Hell yeah. We have every Monday. It's also on Spotify or Apple Podcast if you listen to those.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, go check out these guys. They're awesome. Just go give them the support. They're great. Also subscribe to me as well because we're getting to the goal of 600. Tap on that notification so you guys don't miss a post. And also smash that thumbs up for us as well because that'd be much appreciated. And also check out Fritzky and I's podcast that we run called the Moviegoing Podcast. That is also on YouTube. You also can check it out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We will be recording episode 3 on Sunday. So can't wait. So
sweet.
Cannot wait to release that out. And then Fritzky pointed out earlier in the chat on January 26th, we have a Q&A episode coming up. And we got some questions about filmmakers. We might get Jacob on for that. We're definitely going to get my buddy John to help join us. So that should be a lot of fun.
What about me?
You'll get your shot, dude. Calm down.
All right. Because it's like, I've been like, you know, like y'all just like, y'all do Zack Attack reviews, Zach Mill. I mean, no offense to y'all, but like, it's just like, hey, you know, that podcast of yours is pretty cool. And you're like, yep, we got you. I mean,
bro, you're my, like, you and Jacob are my friends group, so it's like we're gonna get you on soon.
I'm kidding.
Like,
he's totally not.
No, I actually am.
Okay. Fuck.
I'm dead ass about this. Y'all better get me on there. I'm coming to Minnesota and I'm gonna.
I have so much to say, even though I say it all the time on my own live stream or Luke's.
Yeah.
You fuckers are killing me right now.
I'm actually joking though. Y'all take whatever time you need.
Hey, I just got invited for the first time, so don't feel bad.
Oh, fuck. You fuckers are killing me right now. It's not even funny.
Wrap it up, Mr. Ponto.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you to everybody that came in here tonight. Thank you, Jacob, for being here, and also thank you to Mike for also coming in. We will catch you guys on the flip flop.